Yo, what's the deal? It's your boy T History. Watch your phalanges, watch your backside. You know, I'm just chilling out here. This is what how everybody been doing. Hopefully, people will pull up. If you don't, you don't. It's one of those shows anyway. Just one of those behind the scenes that spilled into the reality. You know what I'm saying? But we did title this the Hassan Cambell effect. We want the numbers. Piggyback off of someone like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Just pay attention the whole time. I got somebody with me, man. What's going on, bro?
Salute, T.
What's the deal, man? What you been up to, man?
I'm been chilling, just doing what I gotta do.
Okay.
So,
You, you know, it's
yeah,
been a minute, man. I ain't been live with you. I ain't caught you on a live and whatever, but it's Little and Letterman late at night, man. Some of the best two motherfuckers that did it ever, right? You know what I'm saying?
right.
The East Coast, you know what I mean? There's a lot of biting, a lot of steaks being taken off of plates and stuff like that. So
Uh,
that's why it's the Hassan Campbell. And then these kids, they come up with the content. It's content. It's content. What content? Can you tell them about the content in the summertime about the elderly women? Can you tell about the young man getting shot? All the stories that you have produced on your channel. There's been content that's been glossed over, and probably where you at on your YouTube career right now. Just talk about it.
shit. Um, this first of all, like I don't know. I had to stay away from it for a while. 'Cause I had to focus and really do what I gotta do. Cause actually, this is not paying the bills. So I'm like, hold up, this is not doing nothing. Just actually got me getting lazy with myself. You know what I'm saying? And I guess I got checked on that. So I got brought to reality because that's just the internet. So, and I see a lot of people are trying to trying to make it a career, trying to chase a dream, but it's not for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people claim they got content, but it's not really content because it's just all gossip or just bullshit. It's not really what it's supposed to be like. So I see a lot of people life is focused and they're dedicated to this type of thing. So I said, nah, you know what I'm saying? But I done came here, you know, really not knowing what to do to trying to, get it together. I did put some good shows there. I had some good shows. But this is a bill, my brother, you know what I'm saying? So at the now I was like, nah, you know what I'm saying? I think me and
That's
T we got the content good enough for people at least to help us, you know what I'm saying? Show the love too, you know what I'm saying? People talk about they got love, but where is it at? You know what I'm saying? Just don't talk about it. Where is it?
good. I feel you. Because Jackie said, even a half a like doesn't put a pamper on a baby. Don't get no
Right.
socks.
Salute to the chat.
Can't even make the what's the name for everybody to pull up whatever we depending on family members or people who rock with us, we'll see what we do with this one. But this is just a talk out loud, basically. How they say laugh out loud. LOL. This is a TLL history, and it starts in 101. But like I said, I've been chilling. Like I said, certain times that I've been up here, I have talked to other people, and it's like, yeah, my boy hit the rookie wall, and even myself. But it's just like when people be calling me or people be in different chats and different channels, like they want to holler at me, and certain things is going on, and certain people to talk about. It's certain things that I automatically would talk about, like when the homie repeat like his son, and somebody was disrespectful. Ain't nobody got called on me. I'm a jump all in that, because that was a coward act when we had something to say about somebody. There was just being a coward to a real life situation, because it goes back to up here is up here. Every time I was seen like it's quote unquote in my feelings, and people would tell me, "Oh, gee, it's just YouTube. It's just YouTube." So I don't understand then why people who do YouTube, the content creators they sell, then act like we're gang members. We kick it, or we be on each other's shows a couple of times, or we show each other a little love on this fantasy island editions of who be who they want to be and rewriting history type of shit that we got going on YouTube, where everybody's just Superman and a lot of niggas were super suckers. And it's only right that we could tell that they're super suckers off of just listening to them run their mouths every day about nothing and nonsense. And then when they see that that's not working, you will be their next content. Or Hassan Campbell has to be their content. If you're a person, you live where we came from, you probably got something to say every day. A lot of people, like Friendly said before, he had a partner that took a 48-hour situation being in a holding cell to a 5-year bid. That's what people do. That's the finagleness. That's the finesse game. That's that shit that niggas do. We niggas. That's that shit we do. You know what I'm saying? Real niggas make lemonade off of lemons. We get it. But some people just be going too far. What is too far? You see what I'm saying? Niggas be talking about niggas mamas up here. That ain't enough. Niggas be doing everything but really doing something at the same time. So
And
go ahead.
you mentioned that see history, you know what I'm saying? Like, that situation right there with my boy also, it's a learning experience for everyone. You get what I'm saying? And even for me, you understand? Because we got caught up in a situation, and he had no parts of it, and I had no parts of it, and I, you'll just realize who's really your people. People will do things to put you in a situation just to save themselves. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm trying to say is, motherfuckers will drop the dime on you and try to make you take the heat. You know what I'm saying? But you're not supposed to tell, but they put you in that situation. You get what I'm saying? You have, hold up. Why would you give me marked money if you know you just bust a lick? You know what I'm saying? Why would you get what I'm saying? And my man turned that bid.
Right.
He took that bid to a 5-year bid. You get what I'm saying? And probably more, bro. Cause I haven't seen that nigga for a minute. You get what I'm saying? And even though we both did what we had to do, we never dropped no dimes or nothing. But I'm talking about the person who put us in that situation, supposed to be a solid nigga. And I felt like he ratted on niggas by giving us mark money. You get what I'm saying? Like, what would you do that?
Right. Right. I got you. Without giving, at least not giving you the
Yeah,
heads up.
so basically, you got us locked up, right? Just for you can make it through to see another day. So that's what I'm saying. You never know what a brother would do to survive. So you got to be careful. So a lot of these people think you're supposed to jump out the window and pick sizes and do things like that, bro. This is not a record deal, or basically, or some type of Hollywood, type of shit where you sign a contract and you rocking with me, and this is what you first get, blah blah blah. Like, so I'm supposed to choose sides, and I get no money out of this. But when I walk the streets, I gotta watch my back because I never know who I'm beefing with. So like, are you crazy? So
Right. When you talk about that, it's funny when you talk about that too. Like you kind of pointed that out to me a while ago. It's like, yo, we're not in no game. You know what I'm saying? Like it's been so long. Oh, TMI, what's up? Rain, what's up? Um, like you putting us in a situation of being gang members. Like I said, me and you, I consider tight. We kick it. Even like this brother who just pulled up at TMI, I used to kick it with him like that. That's cool, dude. You know what I'm saying? But if I rock with you, it's gonna be certain things I'm not. If we in person, ain't nothing happening. You know what I'm saying? Even if you're a fucking weasel, but you act like you my friend. And that's the thing that that we lived in life that we used to have to worry about. Or you always have to worry about is because of the person is not giving what you're giving, but you out there. You know what I'm saying? give it your all. That's what kind of hurts me to go to something else. This happened to me in real life. That happened to a lot of brothers and sisters. Is like when I started like staying away from the streets and stuff like that in a certain way and hustling and stuff, I started seeing brothers like getting a regular job. I just started seeing brothers like honking a horn or people say what up to me and it won't like because of the shit that we was in or nothing. It was just the niggas trying to show me he got the whip or he's doing good right now. Cause I couldn't get a ride. The niggas see me in traffic and know we used to get into shit and seen where I was at. I was in an area that I could have got popped on. So but you just wanna, to
Yeah.
you see what I'm saying? It's a lot of things like your parents, you know what I'm saying, whether you have whatever, single parent or both. So like we tell you about your friends before you get locked up, before anything like that. You really do. Those shits it's like it's what they call it's cliche, but it's real because you really do find out when you if you go to a detention home, you go to a jail and then you're a young nigga, like don't nobody come to see you. Me and my other man was talking about this shit like yesterday. Like I told you, I used to be downtown and in the county jail is like downtown Boston. Like where we used to be at and getting the bitches getting money, like all it took was for niggas to just like walk 10 minutes. Ain't no nigga come see me, bro. You see what I'm saying? So it's just a lot of things that you gotta now y'all gotta understand the filler where we going at. What up, Yak? Where you coming from with it is like listen to the whole thing I'm saying. I ain't crying about it. It's like what you sign up for, whether you sign up for it or not, for real. But you signed up for it. There ain't no baby, but it's the realness of what people portray up here and how people supposed to be down. Now you coming as a stranger up here telling me to move like I supposed to move if I really moving on the street with you each and every day.
Right.
When we got each and every day niggas who duck on you and don't prove to be 100. So I'm gonna take you as a stranger on a motherfucking YouTube and I see how niggas work every 3 to 6 months. Niggas cycle friends, cycle agendas. Niggas just want to be somebody. But you're my man. You're my nigga. You
Right.
my ride or die. Come on, man.
Yeah. And I think that too many people are desperate for the word love. You know what I'm saying? And on the real thing, that's dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Because that love could turn to hate. You know what I'm saying? People got to learn to appreciate at least that somebody cares. Somebody don't have to love you just to care for you. So, if somebody care for you, accept that. Don't try to force people to love in you and be a part of, people could show they care in their ways. You understand? But people want to push love, love. Love is deep, my brother. That's a whole different ball game. You understand what I'm saying? People been in love and their heart been broken. You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
So you loved ones who done did loved one wrong. You know what I'm saying? Brothers done did brothers wrong. Fathers done did sons or sons did fathers wrong. You know, that love shit goes to hate, and you never know. So it's hard to just accept, just open your heart to people and say, "Yeah, you're welcome. Come." You know, what I'm saying? I know you from YouTube. You're a cool dude. Hey, y'all might be dealing with a psychopath. This nigga might get offended or some shit the way they get offended on YouTube. It really might have the opportunity to kill me in my own home. And I open the doors for this motherfucker. You can't accept everyone, my brother, like that. You got to get to know people. Those motherfuckers will turn on you in a heartbeat. But you never know when. But it will happen.
Right, because a lot of conversations I have with people when I talk to people is like, yo, it's kind of fucked up. But you think about it, like even on Worcester Queensbridge. Well, not him because that's what I was thinking about was to Prodigy's partner, his brother Killer Black. But I was gonna say is like we like people delegate to niggas who got killed. Like I said, you don't never know how somebody is gonna be when they was have a challenge or face diversity. And some people like that. What I was trying to get at is like how everybody always, you grew up and then your nigga unfortunately get murdered or something like that. I mean, they made the ticket and it's fucked up, but you always embrace that person. You see what I'm saying? But people don't never know that like was that person gonna be loyal though? Was that person always gonna be all of the celebration that you give them? You see what I'm saying? Life's kind of fucked up. Like my man put it on me before. It's like we come from the hood. Like just because a nigga grow up in your building or the nigga down the street, like that's just your man because y'all from the same block. That's how we do it. But is that really like do y'all have the best interest, or is it manipulation, or is it follow the leader type shit that like yo, when somebody is the lead person and you in a certain age and an agenda is there, agenda is to be followed. That's why you see down, like I told you, a nigga can honk the horn. And I done got in it with niggas. I done saved niggas in the midst of shit. Niggas know the niggas shit could have got cleaned the fuck off. You see what I'm saying? And it don't mean nothing. So especially up here, people like what you saying about love, loyalty, and all that stuff. I know a lot of that stuff, bro. Like being in the trenches with people that will sell you out for a fucking nickel bag.
bro. Just say nigga that tell you he got love for you. Y'all motherfuckers get pulled over in the cab together, in the Uber, whatever, or in the whip. That motherfucker gonna drop the hammer. And when the police find it, everybody gonna be like, it ain't my gun. Motherfucker know he dropped it. The least he could do with that officer is my gun. And matter of fact, the
But
least
he
he could
won't.
keep the
But he
hammer
won't.
on. He'll drop it. Just to come up with a story. Knowing that it's gonna cost niggas freedom. Everybody else, nobody told them to come with a hammer. Nigga rather just say, oh nah, that shit was there on the floor. Maybe another passenger had one.
Bro, like I told you before in that same scenario, I told nigga like, why you even gonna put a nigga in this situation to come back around and use that great word that ghetto like using snitch? Like
And
you
those
can
are
avoid
niggas
snitching.
just
You can
years
avoid
old.
snitching right now by being a stand up nigga, and that's your hammer. Not putting it in the what up, Brandshaw? Not put it in an area where all of us got an opportunity to get charged with that. Because if you're in different cities and shit like that, they'll charge all of y'all for that. Why? Instead of being a man, you know what I'm saying, and taking yours. And that's what I'm saying. That's why, like, I had before, and we had, like, when you talk about content and, like, real stuff and things that matters for the community. And, like I said, a lot of programs, a lot of shows that you had I told you I give great credit because we work together. Like what I'm saying, I say you're a co-host here and vice versa. But a lot of those things, like at the end of the summer, like we was on fire. Those is all friendly, like all your ideas and stuff like that. And I just was there to just help or whatever. And we talk about lively things. We don't try to make ourselves. We don't come up here telling us or telling y'all about other people's glories and other people being locked up stuff. This be me and friendly's stories and things and it don't even be stories all the time. We just be trying to get to the people and kick it and have fun. Music, rap, do all that stuff and try to gain people. But frustration for the both of us that spark this event this morning it's just that again, it just sucks, um, doing our thing and seeing people like be lied to. I mean, all of us love some entertainment, and I guess a lot of us like lies as well. But it's just funny how shit's saying shit work. But at the end of the day, for views, likes, or for anything, I'm gonna always be T. I'm not gonna put my integrity on the line for no YouTube or no likes or no views or any of that. because especially me, I love some of you, the old T.O. I'm sorry for y'all that ain't sports fan, but the old T.O. Terrell Owens, I love me some me. I love me some T history. I'm gonna always want to tell you my true story, even if it's not glorious, because I was in a fucked up crack hole. Like shit was hard for me. So but I had great days. I made the best and keep making the best out of where
Right.
my position is. So I can't tell the next nigga shit. I can't make y'all feel good off of something that I seen, like what you said, them Rikers Island stories that them niggas be telling. They be telling y'all a bunch of shit that they said up there, knowing that they was bitch ass niggas scared to death and just was in the corner, but they seen shit. Ain't nothing wrong with reporting it, but don't act like you was the one doing all of the shit.
I've been around, brother. I've been around. I've been around. I've been in Rikers Island from a young, uh, from when I was a teen. Before even hit 16, I hit Rikers Island because my birthday was 2 weeks later, and my court date was 3 weeks down the line. So by the time I go to court, I'm 16. So they might as well just charge me as you know. And bro, through my life, man, I done seen people that are some real savages. You gotta be an animal to run a house. You can't just be a regular nigga talking crazy, telling war stories on the block stories or nothing, dog. This this is Rikers Island. And you got niggas that really run a house. You understand what I'm saying? And they're not even here talking that shit on social media like that. You get what I'm saying? Like a lot of niggas just seen it. They been around. But trust me, a lot of niggas wasn't even saying nothing when a nigga was angry. Cause they couldn't fuck with niggas. But they'll come out and tell you a Rikers Island story that never existed. You know? It's just selling people dreams. You know what I'm saying? And people get angry. You don't
Well, that ain't dreams. That's nightmares. That ain't dreams. But I get you.
them is a dream. You know what I'm saying? Those are things they dream about. I wish I was holding it down there. You shouldn't even wish that shit.
Right, right, right. I got you on that part. You're right.
You
Yep.
know? If you never had lived that life, you should be lucky. You ain't have to go through that. You know, 'cause some people want to make their life really rugged, and it isn't even that rugged. You know, a nigga
Nah,
so
cause it's
a
true. You
nigga
can
so
see it.
crack, you want to talk about he bust his gun too.
It's about
Niggas really
leadership.
so
You
crack easy,
family.
son.
It's about leadership and like what you're saying, bro. On top of being a different type of animal, you know what I'm saying. When you're doing something or running a house and stuff like that, it's just you can see how certain people be on certain things they talk about. To be a leader, you know what I'm saying. That's a big move in an environment like that. That takes a very smart, skilled, and aggressive person. You know what I'm saying, to
Yeah,
do certain things. And that's another thing that's good that you why when you bringing this up is to just look at some of the platforms and some of the content creators that use that is like where is the leadership or where is you know what I'm saying what it takes to lead a program when you're doing a legal activity you can't that's why I can always say all of us that ever indulged or went outside for anybody that you know what I'm saying think that it's easy it's not even easy just to be selling drugs as people think if you because everything is always the same thing y'all that been around me a long time know that I say that and I don't care what we're talking about fucking talking about a gun and a fucking a big booty chick. It's the same thing, and when you talk about it, because when just like YouTube to get the views, to get the people to start coming in here, more and more people is the same thing on the streets. Just because you got a bunch of cracks and shit like that doesn't mean that every crackhead is gonna come roll up on you, or you just gonna
right.
be you're just going to be able to sell drugs. Selling drugs is not easy neither. That's not no easy task, especially coming from people my age and older. You know what I'm saying? From the environment that me and Friendly's been in. Liz Johnson, I don't know who you are. You got to let me know who you are before you just come up to the podium like that. Because there'll be too much scrutiny going on. So if you want to come up here, you got to let me know who you are. Um, yeah, go ahead. What up, Fresh? How you doing, OG? How's the job, bro? You still at the X? That's what's up. These niggas play me. I was trying to go back home, and these dudes is playing me fresh. I gotta talk to some. Yo, fresh, you need to hit me on the what's the name on one of these messages or somewhere, bro. Cause I need to holler at you about the spot, bro. For real. I need to talk to somebody that's like a chief person at the gig, bro. Cause I gotta get back in.
Right, right.
Go ahead, friendly. You can
Yeah.
holler.
No, like to run a jail, my brother. Yo, it takes a lot, bro. You crazy? You can't just go there and talk about you popping and you gonna pop off. Dude, you there with men. Not everybody gonna accept you trying to kick their ass.
Hold
You
on,
know
who
what
is
I'm
it? Hold on.
saying? You
Is that Liz? I was seeing if that was Liz up there.
you know that every man in jail gonna talk about you kick your ass. You know what I'm saying? It takes a lot. You know what I'm saying? Like you got niggas that down for this. You got some bright niggas, but you got niggas that animals control certain shit. Make calls. Most of these niggas don't wasn't none of that. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's just people just talking and you assume that nigga just get his life. Who didn't get locked? But not everybody was animals. Some niggas was just and you probably say or heard, but you ain't do it.
Yeah, go ahead, Liz.
Shaba.
Nice one. That was a good job, Lizard. Go ahead, keep talking. You worked hard for that. At least you kept your little short midget wee wee to yourself. You worked hard for that one. It's been a long time, so I'm gonna give you three
Yo.
minutes. I'm gonna give you 3 minutes because you deserved it. You
Yeah,
worked
nigga, I'm
hard.
back on the panel. Holla at me.
You work. You work. You work. Goddamn Lizard Johnson. Lord have mercy. This motherfucker. All of y'all love that punk motherfucker. This nigga Wavy Kim, aka Liz Johnson. Gotta write that on the goddamn. Put that on the refrigerator. Watch out for Liz Johnson, aka Midget Wavy Damn. That silly nigga.
Yo, niggas got more respect than war stories. Motherfuckers are crazy in the battlefield right now.
Right, exactly.
Everybody's a even a nigga that's around that shit is today. Nigga, everybody be like, God, ain't nobody cool. A nigga who just a cool guy in the neighborhood will fucking come out of nowhere and say that he a killer. You be like, what? What year was that? You became a killer. Niggas become killer overnight. Everybody's wrong.
Where do you think that come from? Why do people like to sell that? Like sell that? Like I don't think that that's a cute situation to be a killer. Again, it's a lot of responsibilities. Like I said before, I cut myself off messing around with Wavy. Uh, when I said that it's like it's not easy for my era to just come out. We came from an era where you had to know somebody, you had to be a part of something to just come out and be hustling and stuff like that. And like I said, it's not no easy task just to be on the street and be a hustler. Like a lot of people do it. A lot of people give themselves enough winning energy to sacrifice themselves and be out there. But like I said before, it's things that you got to do, certain ways that you got to move, and then you have to watch out for the people that don't want you doing it, and then the people that look just like you do. It don't seem like it, but they don't want you doing it either, because you could possibly do it better than them. You taking money out their pocket, you taking the sneakers off their feet, and taking the girls off of their circumference. So it's not like an easy, what I'm saying, easy task. So I think in a way, I could have answered my own question with the killer shit. I just don't think I just don't never understand like when we having certain conversations, friendly diff, why why certain people would try to sell themselves and be something that they're not.
Yo, and I always say this, man. These are people with serious issues. You know what I'm saying? To you know, take that time of their lives to even have the time to even put stories like that together. Like they was something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I guess to them that's like I don't know. I can't even explain, but to them that's like a thrill. You know what I'm saying? That they was able to tell a war story, I guess. But I know that's a disease, my brother. That's a disease. That's lying to the people. A nigga tell you he'll kill
Right.
nothing to face in front of anybody. I bet you he ain't killing nobody. Tell that nigga to get the hammer. He's gonna ask you now, can I go get the hammer? Nigga,
Yeah,
you
that
already telling me you got a gun.
oh, you made me think you talking
You
about something
took
else.
all the killing shit and you want me to let you run your gun now?
You know where I was going. I thought you was talking about get the stash, my favorite
Yeah, get the
segment,
stash,
get the
get the
stash, get the
stash.
stash.
Smack
It
brains out
reminded
of
me of
hey, yo,
the
you smack
second Biggie.
fucking brains out of this nigga. And trust me, the nigga that was talking about all his guns saying all this, slap fire up the nigga, guarantee you, he ain't gonna come back with no fucking gun, see? You heard? All that shit he was talking about, yo, I just copped this hammer. That hammer, you ain't gonna never see it. Even if he gets slapped the fuck up in front of his girl, everybody, he ain't never coming back with no gun. I'm telling you, a lot of people will just tell you stories. You just
Yo,
forget.
those like you said, those are the worst things coming up. Seeing those, I mean, regardless, it's just it's like mouthy people that do stuff like that. Like you said, and see the nigga get smacked up or just punched in his mouth, and it just changes. Like it's like
I
the
told you
punch to the
before,
mouth
see?
just changes the nigga's whole idea. Like, nah, that's not you. Like, no, it's wrong. Go do something else. Like that shit is
Nah, nah.
crazy,
I
bro.
told you before.
How that operation works, bro.
Remember when
So
I told you about homeboy that had moved to my hood, you know what I'm saying? And he used to tell mad stories and talk all this gunplay, all this other shit, and gun this and gun that. And I told him, yo, my nigga, you in East New York over here, you can't be moving like that. And some niggas don't listen to what you say, and they gotta learn on their own. So I ain't mad at him. I'll do the same too. I gotta learn on my own, I guess. Yo, nigga was doing all this talking shit. My man smacked the flames out this nigga. Remember I was telling you, nigga talk crazy. Anybody would think this nigga was that nigga. That they slapped the shit out this nigga. Nigga got the nerve to tell me, go get the hammer. Nigga, I ain't even know you
oh,
got
get
a
the
gun.
stash, go get the
Yeah.
hammer on that.
So
Tell us
now,
Gant, what's the
now,
deal?
and I'm looking at this nigga like, these are my niggas right here, bro. You just got slapped the fuck up. You crazy. And so I really wanted to know if he really gonna get something. He had no gun. That was
Wow.
his fault. I'm telling you, bro. I seen this happen in my life.
Nah, I
Motherfucker.
know. Like I said, a
They
lot
ain't
of
got
those.
no proof, no backup. Niggas, man, listen.
You know, like I said, I've seen it. That's why, like a lot of times, I was talking, it'd be similar stuff, and I like to laugh about it because it's a lot of, it's a lot of things we've been through to just even be here. People don't know that. People should understand because a lot of people have got taken out for less. Then it's, we both all know other animals that done so much and even been hit up, but they're still here. And it's like, damn, why can't somebody who, only got into one event? But that's how life is. But again, that's sort of like I said, it's good. It's all right to talk about certain things or reminisce about certain shit. But like when you have a gender, or like I said, anybody got the right to do what they want. This is a public
Right.
platform for everybody to be whoever they obviously be able to be whoever they want to be on these platforms. Again, we was basically just talking about the differences of like I don't know why anyone would be like I could respect everybody's gangster. I could respect anybody's artistic ways,
Right.
anybody getting bread. I'm not a jealous dude. I'll just salute and say shine to everybody that's doing good, moving forward and moving further in life and getting through obstacles and the stuff that a lot of us that look to, as saying black and brown go through. So that's what's up. I don't have time to not be, not to be myself and be on some. Oh man, here we go with this. This dude's probably gonna have his wank out. I don't even know. What do you want? Well, y'all just crazy, bro. That's what we were talking about. Like, I don't even think that won't even pain. I don't even know why people like, yo, why do y'all just kick it? That's the whole point. But I like that because that's exactly what I was getting to. What I was talking about. I don't know why people, people like I said, this person will know person you're gonna talk about them on this one is just like I got a long novel for somebody telling me about trolling and trolling in my name and saying stuff on your channel when what I'm saying when things was going on um before and after with all types of stuff, right? I just don't understand why, like, yo, like how people are listening. Saying you're a Bush baby. What's wrong with being a real Bush baby? Why do you get the urge that you want to participate so bad, but you can't participate being yourself? And especially the person that I was particularly just talking about on this second was you're just an idle person anyway. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I guess because you have to worry about saying what you want to say, and you know me, but I just don't understand how another grown man could just go around and play those games. Like, like I said, I could give it to even because I don't think that that's something that I wouldn't be surprised, but I don't think that's something that the Wavester would do. He did a good one, what he just did, but I don't think that he would always waste his time doing that or whatever or playing around. Because he likes his jokes, he likes himself too much to not let it be known that it's him. That shit will fuck him up. So he ain't gonna be no troll like that. He has to be Wavy Camp. You see what I'm saying? But why do you feel as a person you sit there, you can't just watch a program or listen to somebody's show and just it is what it is? Terrence Gann, I don't know that. That was somebody trying to mock another content creator that they had issues with the platform, but it wasn't the person. That's why I be trying to tell a lot of these other brothers and sisters with these channels, even though people do what they want to do, but don't be quick to just fire off on somebody because you see a name out there and it's really not that person. It won't the person. I know it won't the person. It was just somebody trying to mock him, feeling because we don't even both of us we had an issue like a what you say about like a month ago, friendly, and we just addressed something. And Don Philly, my bro, what's up, baby? How you living tonight? How you feeling, bro? Yeah, so I don't. I like I said, he could be doing things, and I know that he has other issues with other content creators. I don't think that I know that that wasn't him. And like I said, I try to tell other content creators, male or female, that like just because you see stuff like that, don't just bomb on a person, because then that to me that just let me look at your character. You want to just run with something. And like I said, that's the funniest thing about this. Like we was talking a little earlier, friendly. It's just like you know, like this none of this shit be scripted. That's what's real. But then some shit can seem scripted. There's some shit to me is like, damn, if it was scripted, then it would be better. Like if brothers and sisters is arguing about nothing, then like, yo, you got writers, you got great minds out here. To if you're gonna do it, present something really dope. If you're gonna be just trolling, if you don't think that put your hand out, ask. You never know, throw it out there. They're like, yo, I might not got it, but yo, we can get a ride up in here, we get a team of people and get something going. You know what I'm saying? Rather be on the upfront and niggas just working and then putting episodes and shows together that's official and niggas just really putting in that work to make it dope for the listener. And then that's how you for everybody who claimed that they care about trolls and stuff like that, then that's when you would know who's trolling or where it's coming from. Because if you're doing something and y'all on the same team, but y'all making it seem like y'all got issues, but it's really not like that. If somebody going there and they're talking shit, you gonna know who it is, or it's gonna get closer to finding because you know that y'all really don't got a problem. So this person is just trying to add on. You see what I'm saying? But people don't, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people got ideas. That's why, like, no matter what, like, not somebody that's harmful, but I do give people a chance to listen to people. There's people, they're nuts out here or whatever, but there's people that has creatives. It's a lot of people on YouTube, obviously, that has a lot of talent, but it just get wasted, bro, with like trying to be the man or trying to be the boss lady, and it's not even like that. It should just be like you do your thing, and you should be, handling the information or talking to somebody else and going over things and trying to build on from what you got. But that ain't, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately, that's not how our people are. We like negativity and like to just put each other down and somebody shining, and we're gonna talk about how we shine and shit on how they fucked up, and that's how we get off, and that's just nuts.
Yeah, and and I'm gonna keep it 100, man. Like this internet YouTube shit got a little bit to a lot of motherfucking people's head, and these niggas gotta wake up and fucking look at the reality. You know what I'm saying? And face the reality. You know what I'm saying? Because if this shit don't pay the bills, if this shit don't pay your car insurance, if this shit don't get you a full tank, nigga, leave this shit alone. You understand what I'm saying? Or get a job. If you're gonna be on YouTube, on social media platforms, into drama, and you ain't make money at least to pay your car insurance or at least pay your gas bill or light bill or something, dog, this shit ain't worth it. You understand? You're just getting views and your name is being familiar. But at the end of the day, you're creating energy, enemies, and you don't know who's listening, who's watching, and who's capable of what. If this shit don't do none of that, it don't even get you a hoopty to get around. Don't put your heart and your soul into those type of drama. Don't sell your soul for a view.
Bro, like you said before about that part, and every time it touches me, like when you say certain things, because again, I don't really be thinking about that. I know, like, when people be like your face and shit like that, or the people who do hide their face and stuff, because when anybody is, out there, you don't know who's your enemy. That's the worst thing you can do. That's just like drop the addict. And that's why I told you to be very dangerous out here in my small city. Is that, like, not only that, just everywhere you at, you drop the addict, them niggas don't gotta pull up. That's you really being that cocky and being that stupid, and that's really your addict. That shit can happen at any time. Like I said, if it was me or for some fake motherfucker, it's gonna happen when finally score with that chick that you've been on back. Everything's gonna be going all right, and you're gonna take out on a date, and you're coming to the crib, and you about to get everything that you was working for, except for that YouTube shit. And then niggas come up and spray your shit. This niggas know the addy. This is 3 months
Right.
later. You didn't
And
forgot
you
about that.
and the crazy thing about it is you got so much drama. You probably had drama in your life, right? But you do so much fuck shit on the internet. You might think it's somebody that you have problems with, and it's just somebody from the internet. So you're gonna retaliate to the wrong people and all that, and get yourself put on the jam for nothing. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause you got a lot of problems. You don't know who. You might run to somebody and be like, what? You trying to do me like this? You know what I'm saying? Or you might feel that way. You might kill the wrong person without even knowing. You might get killed by somebody you never met in life or ever seen. They seen you, but you never seen them.
Right. That shit's crazy. Let me He said that you was echoing. It probably was my fault, but see you the next time. But yeah, that shit is just definitely, what I'm saying, on point, because like just going out there, especially if you somebody, there's a lot of people that that don't care and got a lot of shit going on, and they welcome beef, and if that's what you want to do, you can do it. But what I'm saying is, like, sometimes, like, regardless of, being positive or not, that's how I am, period. But it is what it is. If you live outside and shit like that, and you need more problems, you need more beef. Like I said, where I come from, I don't see where niggas need more beef. But hey, if you want to enter talking about people, and that you don't know, but then they know about you and where you be at, and you got to just deal with everyday extra activity. Then so be it, my brother. You're an ill nigga, bro. You're ill because, like I said, even the illest niggas, what I'm saying? Just like the bully, like I said, you punch the bully in the mouth. Even the bully don't want to fight every day. That's why the bully changes and stop tapping the person's pocket. It's because you get punched in the mouth. He wants it to be easy. Nobody wants it to be hard. You don't want it to be you don't go outside or you can't do certain shit. And half of it is because you're running your mouth up here. But people feel comfortable up here most of the time because they be catching beef with people that's miles and miles away from them. They feel comfortable. But like I said all the time, is that to don't have feel like that and have that comfortability because you never know what can happen or who you then really did something to or said or how they what they're going through that they might just be on that shit to just make sure that they come catch you and do what they got to do to you regardless of what. And once somebody get in a vehicle or somebody get in the air to do something to you, bro, it ain't gonna be, oh, that was just you two. Keep telling brothers and sisters that. Please remember that.
You got people who die and gotten killed just from trying to meet people through social media. You know what I'm saying? So it can happen. Just don't get caught up. If there's a place where you think you in search for love or whatever it is, this is not the place. You know what I'm saying? And for those who do find love through the internet or friendship, good luck to you. You know what I'm saying? God bless and all that. But that is a dangerous field to play around with. You understand? You don't want to bring people that you don't know into your circle. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a dangerous game. The honest truth.
That's fucked up, but it is the truth. Like what you said, that
It's a dangerous game.
in a way you got people in your regular lives that be on some shit to bring on a stranger if it's not strict, saying pure positive moves and trying to accomplish something. I like what you also said that because I went a different way about it when we was talking about looking over your shoulder and stuff like that. Is as you said a long time ago, is it the fact that like not to get on the saying all the prison talk or the content creators that talk about the jail shit and stuff like that. Because in a way I seen that kind of dying in a certain way for the lead people, but it still work with certain people and certain people who do get good numbers off it. Some of them I think do deserve it because they put in time, like
Right,
certain
right,
people.
right.
So, but also like what you said is the thing about when you talk about the past is certain people don't know how to break things down or 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 what I'm saying, speak what they want to speak on the right way is that people are opening up old wounds and you're letting somebody feel like a sucker or you're letting a cousin of a dead one, you're letting a brother of a dead one hear you talk about like, yeah, turn this TV off like that. Like boom, that's how you smoke a motherfucker. That's how you get it. That's how you like and motherfuckers carry on and you gotta realize that that person had a family, that person got loved ones, no matter how bad, even the wickedest motherfucker, what I'm saying, got a family and got somebody who love them. So you gotta watch what you're saying, and like I said, that can open up old wounds. You can have a person, and I know me personally, I got like two, three, like four or five. I interviewed one, um, that well, I interviewed more than one, but I got one in particular that got something, and you don't want to go barking up that tree, or like they say, You know what I'm saying? The animal that's just laying there minding his business. And a person could be on a great path is what I was trying to get to. I've seen it before. You can have people living a great path to change their life around, but then get wind of this shit, and it might get to them. And they come across you like, yeah, times and past. It's 15 years later. But homeboy that did that, guess what? He stays 6 buildings from you now,
Right.
and he's
That's
on
a fact.
YouTube. He's on YouTube talking about how he, you know what I'm saying, how he hurt you.
Oh, and matter of fact, somebody that supports you is related to him. Now he could line you up, or she could line you up. You know, either way, or they know where you at, or you open up those old wounds. Now you got to handle to deal with those consequences. People do shit just to feel good for people that, oh, he's a real nigga. You don't need to do all that. To be a real nigga, you don't got to do all that. You're only gonna you're digging a hole, and eventually you're gonna have to put yourself in there.
Well, you don't want nothing like that. You don't want to be put in no box,
My man,
especially from
nobody
running your
wants to
mouth.
go back to dead. So that's why you don't want to wake up the dead.
Have you
Whatever.
ever seen a sweet fight? Why do you think that, you know what I'm saying, recently, why do you think that people think that that's cool to like I said, you can have a narrative, if you could talk about certain things that took place, but you could talk about it without being like malicious or more vulgar to the situation. Um, why you think, do you think that it's just the clout chasing, or the making the person feel good about themselves to talk about certain things without, dressing it a certain way?
That's
Excuse me.
all. I look at it like I said before. It's people trying to fit in. Also, people want to be accepted. Um, People trying to intimidate people with the conversations and talk. You know, but the truth is, not too many. How a lot of people talk. It's not easy. Just you could talk, but it's not easy to do all that. Anybody can say I'm gonna rob the bank, but who are you gonna rob the bank? You said this stuff
Right.
make the word stay life, but you 9 out of 10 you smarter than that. You ain't gonna rob the bank.
Yeah, there's a lot of that's what people are saying. It's like when people say it only but air opportunity between this one on one to fight, people say that's like shit, different places. But it's like niggas be like, oh, okay, we can do it. You can do it. It's a lot of things you can do. Of course, you can. You can do anything. You can kill niggas all day long. You can go on the street. You can shoot fire. You can do whatever you want to do. But you know that there's consequences, right? You know that it's a other side to that. And it's funny because a lot of people, that's also why sometimes, like even in an interview, I might ask somebody the simplest thing, or I might ask you like when we be up here and then there'll be other people on the panel. It might seem like the simplest thing, but sometimes the simplest thing is some of the greatest questions too, because you never know. Bees work. Hey, I need you on the panel now, immediately. Apocalypse my ass. Nah, on B, step up here though, bro.
Or bees on the
Yeah.
right now.
Because it's late night and he was about to start running his mouth, but I need him to come up here. Not as troll king, not as hey. No, because he started that shit too with that dude with Pinto being. He started Pinto being beef. It's all because of him. We gonna blame 183rd Bees because it was Pinto being. But yeah, like everybody, I was gonna ask him, like everybody want to be a shooter. Who's the shooter? Do we forget who's the shooter? Ain't the shooter's the illiterate nigga, right?
I'm telling you,
He's the brokest nigga in the bunch.
you got niggas taking the hammer and shot. But talk about all the bodies.
I wanted to ask Bees. That's why I asked on 183rd. because I
You
want
got
to
niggas
understand like why
who
niggas
always
want to
had
be
a gun
gangsters.
in history and got slapped the fuck up by the illest of all time and never went and got the hammer and used it, put no work with it. Dude, listen, a lot of people tell stories. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you.
You know, there's a lot of fortune cookie storytellers out there and iller than odds on these bitches. That's why I be saying, man, it's sad to see because a lot of people, even up here, there's a lot of brothers and sisters that have talent, but they're just going using the talent flagrantly and flagrantly and just going chasing the bag, and the bag is just
Salute to the
it's so big that it's so small at the same time. And then you just be, the hamster in a carousel. And that's what a lot of people be. See, the difference is I'm a part of the hamster in the carousel as well. But see, the difference is being passionate or being about what you really is and what you stand for and what it's really about and what's your purpose on anything. A lot of people's purpose, like I said, is up here to get the bag. And to get that bag, you're gonna have to and then it comes like I told these people. One person heard me the other day in somebody else's chat. I typed it and they was just acting like it was the most wonderful thing. But I always say this on my platform is that what it was first the crack game, then it was of the rap game, and now
Yeah,
it's YouTube, and it's
yeah.
all the same. Like I was cut myself off to talk about the attendance in the building right now. When more people come, more people will come. If it was flooded, then it'd be more flooded. See, people are followers to so much that they might be interested in something, but the popularity doesn't match. So they don't want to fuck with it, or they don't want to be a part of it. A lot of people these days, like you said, we was talking, I think, off before we came up here, is like, I would want to build a channel from ground up. I don't want to be down when it's already the Twin Towers and then I'm just up there washing windows on the 100th floor, but I'm down with the Twin Tower. That's what niggas do. Niggas just jump on, dick ride, not innovative, don't want to help out or participate in nothing different, just want to be down when it's all everything is flooded. You're not getting felt. You're not getting heard. You see the difference from these channels and the people and who care and what they're about and what they came from. Because a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people care in this. There's four people in here, three, including somebody else. So a lot of content creators they will shove this. They'll act like this didn't happen because they're embarrassment or they're worried about numbers. Me, I don't care about that, nigga. What I came to say this morning, what Friendly came to say, we want this to ring in somebody's head for you to understand. So some of you brothers and sisters up here being flaunting ass motherfuckers. I mean, I ain't gonna tell you to stop. Something bad's gonna stop you. So do what you do. I can never knock anybody's hustle or anybody's getting it. But me being a part of this quote unquote hustle, this is really not a hustle for the shit. It don't like they say, it's the pros and cons or you equal out what's worth it. This is not worth this chatter that comes out of gangsters and gang members' mouths on this here YouTube shit. The shit that come out of niggas who claim that they're way iller than me. I'm not ill at all. I just been outside a couple of times. They turned their back on recess. The teacher didn't look. That's it. But there's wall to wall gangsters up here with a lot of mouths, and then you look at their report card and they didn't go to gym class. You bang and you didn't go to gym. Okay, that's not looking whatever. What is your attendance like? Niggas start getting the paperwork. Then oh my goodness, then we find out the nigga went to jail for stealing a soda or the nigga stole on a girl.
Right.
Wow. Let Wavy get some of this for comic relief. Go ahead.
Salute.
350. Come on, I was giving you burn. Mad trolls coming through. I thought it was wavy. I was gonna give wavy his little. If that's the real Google, IP, what's the deal?
The word, see,
Yeah, go ahead.
I think, like, man, I see the Lord in the hood. I think this nigga need to clap. You know what I'm saying? And this nigga got clapped. And this nigga from my hood got killed. You know what I'm saying? So killers could be killed. You know what I'm saying? So people be doing too much. You know, just trust and believe in yourself and believe in God. You know what I'm saying? Believe in something. You know what I'm saying? But don't believe in everybody that you meet on the internet. Don't try to meet everybody you meet on the internet. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't about real business and legitimately, you know, where it's building a brand, don't think you can meet people on the internet if you don't know them and think it's gonna be all fine. Some way, somehow, something's gonna go wrong. And you might be the one taking the loss because you don't know who you up against.
Yeah, that's why I said before when you keep going to that, it's just like I don't understand why people would take on challenges that's not necessary because like I said, I always want to pay attention to what's in front of me or what's going on. And for people to just put themselves in situations that like you can't always handle situations like that.
Or
Nah, no
some,
IP. I hope nothing bad happened.
you might be the toughest person in the room, right? Without
Hmm.
realizing, you might you might open up a
But you can't close,
yeah.
and it might be yours. So I would ask you too, as I always do with like certain people, if we talk about something kind of totally different, but it's still the same thing. Like I said, everything's the same sandwich. What the pros and cons of you being on YouTube since you've been doing it? Like, what have you seen out here? Or you gathered that you like, and then tell me what you've seen and endured that you didn't like since you've been being a content creator.
What I like about YouTube is a platform with app in a form where it gives people opportunity to be heard. You understand? What I don't like about as when I started becoming a content creator, trying to build to people use the the platform and they abuse it and how people uh miss it like you know they give you wrong information and a lot of people be preying on the weak in it and also not only preying on weak men or other people but you got men preying on weak women. You got women even preying on men. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing I didn't like about it. You know what I'm saying? And then I realized that one little small thing could last months. Months. People could talk about one little bullshit shit for months. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? You didn't do nothing else in your life or throughout the past 2 or 3 months but talk the same old topic. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's funny? Like when you tell me that when you get to that, it's like I mean, of course you did plenty of time, like you do it all the time, and I guess that's why it's easy and so fun for you to get to that. But again, you always in this. It be the simplest stuff that you always get grasp the moment. For me, is that like how these people be having children, and I mean this could be off limits, but that's how people disrespect it. But you don't even have to throw the images or anything up here, but how certain people have family or have something, don't nobody like these people don't big up
But what
their
if they
children or say anything about their children, because you don't gotta,
right,
you ain't gotta post them up there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how you talk to me, or like you be on your
yeah,
show and you be like, yo, I took my son to my son's this or son's that. This is what I'm doing for my kid. But you see how you talk about it. It's like that's where you judge people's character at. When a person has a child and never speaks about their child, or never be like, yeah, you know, like people even do on Facebook, like don't never just come and be like, oh, give a little shout out to the little homie nigga. THC Junior got it, you know what I'm saying, got a certificate, got a black belt. You know what I'm saying? There's no THC Junior, but that's what I'm talking about.
but see,
So that
but
shit is
I'm
crazy, bro.
happy like you said, and the thing is, I don't understand why them go to your sister for love when you got kids that come through. They at home with you. You should be building that trust and you know and shit that love with your loved one. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, home with you, kicking it with them, with your young one at home, with your wife. You know what I'm saying? How you on the internet while with a nigga? That's like, you know, there gotta be some productive you have to do when you have a family. Unless you're a deadbeat person, a deadbeat husband, father, and you're a deadbeat person to yourself. You don't do nothing but YouTube. And it doesn't even pay. The most important pay a phone bill. Like,
Hold on for a second. Oh, Dream Chasers, peace. Thanks for coming through. Friendly. Oh, see if you can try to adjust the mic because they keep complaining about that. But I
the
mean,
what?
to me, I can't tell. Also, I keep muting it
There's
too.
an
Just
echo?
yeah.
Yeah, let me see.
You sound all right to me, but I don't know. They keep saying it.
Yeah.
Like I said, when I had them issues, if it ain't nothing you can do about it, don't worry about it. Just gotta get through it. It ain't like you know what I'm saying. Yeah, what I said to the glue guy out there, if that story is true only to the glue guy. If a story that was told was the truth, that's the sad story. Text me that shit on the gram. Let me know what happened over there. But yeah, man, that's why I said that probably because I had this going. Sometimes
Better?
it happens. Let's see.
Oh, all right, all right, all right, all right. I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drop down, right? And I'm gonna come back through the other thing.
All right, I got you. It might be like the way that this be working. You know, we good. Yeah, what's up? I ain't seen Dream Chasers in a minute. Like I said, Glue Guy, that story's a true story. That's sad. You know what I mean? Um, I'll just talk to you tomorrow. Text me now. Text me later about that one. That's the crazy, bro. But that's basically what this is like. This little coming back up here. It's been a minute that I've been live. You know what I'm saying? Especially with Friendly. Friendly hasn't been live because, like I said, both of us, you know, a little frustration with, you know what I'm saying, appreciation and stuff like that. But I've been going through like a little shit, you know what I'm saying, in regular life, you know what I mean? And that's life. Ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't for up here. And there's some things like I mean, I'm a book. I give it what needs to be said and shit like that. Let me friendly. So yeah. So but I know how people are, and people when they mess you like that, you got to be consistent. But again, like we were saying, it's just like you know, you do this. Anybody knew me that rock with me since I had my first channel, or even since this channel, is just know that I be myself, be passionate about this. It's just like a lot of times I can't just turn this thing on. A lot of brothers and sisters do have that talent, where they could just turn this thing on and just get to going and tell you about anything, and that's awesome. Whether they telling the truth or not, I can't really do that. I can only like talk about things that you know what I'm saying I've been a part of, I've seen, I've done, or how I feel about you know what I'm saying things. But I don't like to take the local or the Hollywood story and run with it. I always like the interviews and stuff. I always just try to take people just striving and trying to do better for themselves and like talk about independent things and stay away from celebrities because as we see, that's a whole entity in itself. But I get it why people those are topics that people like to address because we watch actors, we listen to music, we get in tune and we follow rappers, we follow singers and stuff like that. So if something happens in their lives or whatever, to talk about it, it's
They're
going to
still in
be
the
more
biggest,
interesting
they're still
to
in the biggest
people.
hot topics out there. They're still in the biggest hot
Yeah,
topics.
that's what's up, Dream Chasers. Yo, I seen you on one of them, heard you on one of them, what's the name, on one of them clubhouse joints. I think through Cloud. I don't mess with Playhouse or Funhouse, but I heard you talk to, I think, either, what's the kid for Dipset? Either him or somebody. Yeah, it was the kid from Dipset, Dream Chasers. You asked him some questions, right? I know that had to be you. But thanks for coming back. Come and check me in the morning like you used to. Always. Nigga, that's how it's supposed to be. Everybody's supposed to be solid and always. You see THC up there, drop what you're doing and come through and see what's going on. Because the story might be about you. Yeah. Yeah, so but yeah, that's exactly where like I said, where it is. And like a lot of times, like if people's in tune and like when I talk about joining membership or dealing with is like, I give the people more than a lot of people do. If you rock with me, you support me, and you're another content creator, I help as much as I possibly can help anybody know that anybody that's, in certain shit. Oh, nah, this dude sound just like you, Dream Chasers. I swore that was you. I was like, yo, I ain't heard Dream Chasers in a minute. Cause it was rap. It was the dude. I can't even think of dude's name. But I swore it was you. That's crazy. But that's all good though. It ain't nothing about But I thought it was you. But yeah, like I said, this pertains to like we was talking about. It's open platinum platform too. If you wanted to pull up Dream Chasers. We just was on basically talking about like how I always be on it, man. Basically, just talking about YouTube and like how being our friendly associate just be looking at certain things, man, and how the audiences be and stuff like that. Like I said, we gotta understand that this, saying also entertaining, entertainment base. But at the same time, people still know that I'm funny, nigga. I can bring the entertainment, but at the same time, you know, you make somebody feel feel appreciated and giving salute to their work, as well, what I mean? Because like friendly, like I said, had issues or whatever because of doing stuff so long with, it's not asking when the cash at all of us, it's not really necessarily sitting up there begging or asking or trying to force somebody to give some. It's just like in any other event of anything of entertainment, you pay or show love, just like a street dancer, a street work, or somebody like that. You see a performance, you might not even, but when you're pulling up, or it's a certain time and you're pulling up and you're there with your popcorn out and having a good time, and this man would definitely outdo me, be up there for 10 hours and let people be a part of the platform. It's like, you gotta you can't take a brother for granted, you know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, that's what some of the people are getting um that that was going on this platform every day and stuff like that. All that fun and being able to voice their opinion and do stuff like that is because of just not genuinely giving the love back.
Right, right. But you know, I guess I don't know, man. I feel like people do what they want to do. As long as they support what they want to support, they do what they want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, fake Reyes, I get the money. I get it out of Target. I don't fuck with Walmart no more. Fuck with Target. That's a better begging place. I don't know where you get your information from, but you need to find them. I beg at Target, not Walmart. Get it right. Okay, that's good, Cream Chasers. I was just letting you know that, say we probably be up here for a little bit more. We wasn't really pushing it because it wasn't no true topic except like I said title is the Hassan Campbell effect because unlike like what I was just leading on to come myself off with, like I can't just get up here and just don't have no way, no direction and just get to talking and just do it like that. And so I said no matter what, I could salute other brothers and sisters that could do that even if it's fraudulent or not. Because if people take it, they take it, and I don't knock nobody. But a lot of people like they'll talk big and bad about their platform or members and stuff like that. And basically, when they everybody try to yell content, or what is content and stuff like that, but is it really content when like a lot of your numbers and you're based on talking about Hassan Campbell? Everybody has Hassan Campbell's name in their mouth, and it's like do you even care what Hassan is on? Do you care know like what Hassan is about? Like do you even know that you do you really watch? Are you subscribe to him? Or why like people just think that you could put his name in the tablet and talk about him and just get numbers. And a lot of time I think you can. But I think that that's kind of it's weak because when especially coming from where we come from, regardless of what people could think about Hassan, I would like 'cause I fuck with Hassan. I don't really my problem because I understand what he's doing because it's certain things you got to do. You always got to make adjustments and do certain things when you do certain things. So he found a niche in like to me in a way all people are doing is just like trying to live off them like honestly like to me because again you when you got a point against him make that point and leave it alone if you're doing it you're making a series off of Hassan Campbell now you just unless you have a real identity like five guard I told like the five guard dude that's different because that's a personal so I probably wouldn't do it but five guard could do it because he has real no pun, no funny shit, but he has an intimate situation with him. So he can do that. But that just, just putting him name in the title and just getting on Son Campbell just to do it or you see something you don't like to get numbers that shit's like corny and then you turn around and make it seem like you a ill ass nigga or ill ass bitch. And no, you're not. You just nigga 45% of your fucking shit is talking about somebody who's the biggest nigga in the shit. And that's another reason why I will salute him is because that's why his name is said so much. Because like they said, when you're talking about people, that's when you know you're doing a good thing. If they talking about you, and they've been talking about for a long time, and it's people who just started YouTube channel, and their first fucking topic is Hassan Campbell. Like you shitting me, and people fucking they jump on that shit. That's something. If I was him,
Listen, don't
I
nobody
would
give a
be.
shit about
I
Hassan Campbell, bro.
if I was that nigga, I would be illing on YouTube like nigga, like all those percentages and shit, nigga. I would want a percentage off of all these niggas talking about me, nigga. Like if you paying these niggas or you giving these niggas all these fucking numbers, then I should get 5% of all that shit. If fucking 100 motherfuckers can make channels talking about me because they see they get numbers for you to pay them, then nigga, I need 5% off of all of them niggas.
Right, because then nobody gives a fuck what Hassan Campbell doing anyway.
Yeah, at the end of the day, you don't give a fuck about them.
at all.
It's
Don't give
just
a fuck about those
traffic.
girls. Don't give a fuck about that fish tank and nothing else, nigga.
They don't care what happened with that nigga. They just use him just for content.
Yeah, and like I said, that's when this shit gets weak, bro. Because like if you got a good case and you fuck with them, you know what I'm saying? It's different shit. Just like I give one boy like Wax, like I said, another Wax.
Yeah.
Wax dog have fun with him and he be putting the shit together. But Wax is another dude. Wax dealt with him. Wax can also, do that shit and fuck with him as much as he want because he had he fuck with the dude for real. So whatever how he feel if he ain't gonna that's different. But you just got people that's from East Brunswick, from fucking North Dakota, just with Hassan fucking Campbell fucking show after show after show. Like, come on. And like and I'm using him as an example because he's not the only example. Just like Friendly said, it's just like you see motherfuckers is a month. Niggas go a month talking about the same shit.
Yeah. Like, you know, all the shit in a month is crazy.
Like, boy, I'm not even thinking about you, though, boy. I don't even know what the fuck you doing thinking about me. Just like I said, this shit is just so Looney Tune and so elementary. Like I said before, so many for them is not the show. And for nothing, and like I said, for any time somebody has something to say about me, the niggas know all about TH. You know the history of history about me. I don't know nothing about these niggas. I'm so lame. I'm so whatever they gotta say about me, but I don't know nothing about them. But they know the world of me, nigga. I don't know the world of a sucker. I don't know the world of a nigga that I don't fuck with. If you're no good to me, you're no good to me, bro. I don't, you know what I'm saying? It's just like food. Like we don't go like, like you go to the, get the chopped cheese or you go to one of your spots, one of the deli spots, right? That one that you don't fuck with, you don't give them no more chances, right? You don't go in there when you know that they don't make the chopped cheese, right? You don't fuck with them, right, friendly?
I will never go to them again. Never. I'm not gonna keep going back to talk about them. Why would I do that? But that's why all these
Right, on a beautiful day, you gonna walk up in the bodega. Y'all niggas suck. Y'all chopped cheese suck. You know that, right? Yeah, you've been telling us that for 6 months, buddy. Beat it. Fuck out of here.
that's a fact, bro.
I think it's gonna be harder if I do it. Have to be in the daytime, but I think I keep saying that shit because I think I told the people I think I gotta make my version, and I don't even got no size. You gotta bust me on it. I said I was gonna make a bean town because I didn't even know joint until like months ago. I didn't even know that was a thing, but I think I said that I was gonna make, but I probably changed it. But I said I was gonna make a chopped cheese today.
Yeah, that chop
When
cheese.
yeah, you got busy with it. I told them people on my steak and cheese joint about you. You put the shit, you and Murph the Kenzo put the bread, put the joint in there. I mean, the same thing. Well, you basically, the way you make your chopped cheese is the same way that I make, the steak and cheese, like the same shit, the same way we make both. When I first seen a nigga do that shit, I was pissed, nigga. I seen one of them kids, I forgot, one of the Asian kids, like a Spanish dude, and I could tell like his chin was big. But I seen a nigga making, I thought he was making a steak and cheese, and then that nigga took the burger out, the burger patty, and squashed it and stopped fucking with it. I was like, what is he doing? I'm like, you don't make no steak and cheese out of no hamburger meat. I was like, I was pissed at first. Then I got to know that, oh, that's something that's actually just called something else. But I didn't make them shits out of purpose, like just like what I be doing. I always get those raps, so I always didn't make them shits whatever, like yo, just doing it the same way I make a fucking tacos or the same shit to me, nigga. Except for that's more, you're gonna put more shit in there than the taco. Personally, cooking it wise. We didn't miss a lot of goddamn meals, man. What was the last big thing that you cooked, friendly?
Uh, um, I made some oxtails today.
Oh man, you made some butter oxtails and you didn't take that? Oh, you said
Nah,
fuck you. Mm, mm. Mm.
I forgot.
See what we miss, guys, by not showing friendly the love, just the love. Oh man, I'm awesome. Yo, that's why you got me. I don't know what it is, bro. Even like I said, the goat is similar. I put down on my goat, but the oxtail every time, nigga, I find a way to have that shit, bro. I just do not. You know, oxtail is too expensive to be fucking that shit up,
No, I only
nigga.
did that today.
Huh?
I only did that today. I mean, yeah, I only did that today because well, yesterday because today's a different day because the price went up on that shit, and I ain't trying to blow my money on that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And you talking about it went up, nigga, are still already expensive. Because like I said, it ain't used to be now cost more than goat, nigga. Yo, the funniest shit about that is like when it was growing up back in the days, they used to get to cut them fat pieces, nigga. And that shit used to ain't be no money when we was growing up, bro. That's what's crazy.
Nah, them shit used to be at 2 cents before. Them shit be like 5 to 10 almost.
Huh?
The oxtails be mad nice, but they so expensive. They kind of couldn't put them out.
Right. You're a little muffled. That's why I asked you. Yeah, because like I said, when we was like, of course it would be on people, but when we was younger, I remember though, like anytime my people used to have this shit, those shit used to be like them thick pieces, and that shit would be murderous now, nigga. The way,
Oh yeah.
but them shits used to be them fat pieces, nigga. Now those shits, like you said, they be thin, they be like thin little motherfuckers, and that shit's still
They get
good.
cooked
You'll get a
faster. That's
couple,
how
you'll
good
get
they be.
some medium, you'll get a couple medium pieces,
They get cooked faster. That's how thin they are.
right? Then you make me want that shit. That's one thing, man. For somebody who never had that shit, boy, that shit is that shit something else, boy. And motherfucking oxtails, motherfucking cabbage and macaroni too. Good God.
My wife had her friends come over to see
Nigga said, and some pussy? Nigga, you are King Joffrey Jofa, nigga.
her.
I advise you fuck for I would fuck first. So give me I'll be good in the third quarter. Let me get a plate. I'll be good in the quarter after this one, not this one, the next one. that shit that shit is something different, nigga.
I was loving it.
So you thought about it, like you said, you it's haven't been on your mind since it's been so. Because I know that's how I'm like with certain things. It's been so long. When do you think that you're gonna go live again?
I probably go live this week, but I don't want to keep too long. I got a surprise birthday party for my wife.
You're a little distant from the mic. It's
Oh,
probably low.
I didn't want to speak loud, so I got a surprise birthday party for my wife tonight.
Oh,
So I don't want to.
yeah. So I want no PA, no breaking news, y'all that's listening. You just kicking it like we normally would, saying except we didn't have no, saying no big topic. We was just kicking it for ourselves for a minute and just said, yo, let's go up there. I haven't been live myself. Friendly ain't been live in a minute, you know what I'm saying? We're just trying to, as you see, at wintruth.org. We just trying to win and can stay winning, you know. And just trying to, like I said, just not necessarily be different, man, but like what I'm saying, not like just like basically the same way, just like that phone conversation, bro. Just like try to bring y'all shit like just like a phone conversation that we be having, what I'm saying, to this. That's just the difference, what I'm saying, with no fakeness. Only fakeness would probably be there is that we might talk about certain things and we can use people's names, and we're not gonna do that because that's not what we do is not, like
Right.
we're personally on somebody's body like that, or we want them or to y'all to look at them in a certain way or stuff like that.
This is their
So
body.
that's why the people don't get called out or whatever. Because that's just like I said, that's just crap in the bucket shit anyway. Because like I said before, I don't want to see another content creator because like I said it's another brother or sister that's for color that's trying to do the best for themselves or trying to, what I'm saying, trying to get bread or whatever. I'm never gonna be. I try to help people as much as I possibly can. If I know something or lead somebody in the right way, I will try to put them in that direction. So I'm not gonna be up here and just, saying trying to railroad somebody. But like I said, sometimes, certain people you can just tell certain people be out of character. Like sometimes you just be hearing people go on and like I said, I just don't get it. Like I said, I ask a lot of people this all the time about that gangster shit. It's just like I don't know why so many people are like just adamant or just so, want to be a part of that shit and like try to sell that dream or so, like you said, or be on that bullshit. What up, Illuminati? Try to be on that to like try to impress people because like I told you once before, friendly, one thing that told me some shit, when I was running, like when I was running the street when I was real young, it kind of fucked me up like a role reversal situation. It's like I was on the block. I used to be on this block. It was kind of well, it wasn't necessarily known. But anyway, I was out there. I seen this little cutie shorty, so I used to go to school with. And it's probably like today, it's probably Friday, like on the East Coast. It was nice as shit out here. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just chilling doing my running the streets as a youngster or whatever. But like Monday morning, I see the girl and the chick. She's just like, "Yo, you're bad." I'm like, "What?" She's like, "You're bad. You be in that shit." I was like, "What?" She was like, "Nigga, I seen you was on blase blah," and I was like. uh, I try to lie, like, no, I won't, and you know what I'm saying, type of thing, because I'm like that all the time, like, up here, I'm humble, I don't try to like think that that's so. But either way, the chick was just like, if you out there, like, if you even around there like that, you gotta be into some shit. And I'm trying to tell her so. But the more of what I'm talking about is even that's what a lot of niggas do shit for girls or and do shit. And like that chick was in like the chick was looking at me like I was crazy, like because she knew that I was into shit, young nigga, like being on the streets and shit fucking around, probably getting. She just knew that I was fucking around, nigga, and that shit just kind of fucked with me. Like, damn, nigga, like I don't look. I'm not a follower, so anyway. But it's like what certain niggas think is cool is not everybody's cool. My whole point is that's why you just be you and find yourself and do what you do and don't follow everybody else's cool.
Right. Because it's not about hey, it might go left on you.
Right, you might get killed being cool, and that wouldn't be cool.
Now you're part of the story.
It's gonna be real uncool to your fucking moms.
I don't know why people do it.
Me neither. Like I said, another thing, like again, that you always grasp me, like when you was dealing with this dude that time, you try to tell this nigga, like, yo, your people's is still out there, bro. You gotta respect that factor. Why are you not having no type of empathy for your own to just be out there running this bullshit? With nigga, the person that brung you in this world is just out there naked like that. Like
Wow.
people just don't care or don't think about. And then certain people, instead of fixing it, they add on to the bullshit.
No, no. That's why I be pulling back. I don't do what people need me to do or what they looking for to get me involved with. How they do. I'm not trying to do none of that.
Yeah, I was trying to see what's up with Killinati. He said, "What up?" I was telling him to step on the stage. We'll be up here for a few more. Telling him to step on the stage. Shout out to the chat. Said thanks for the people that came. We still here, but I'm just saying for the people that pulled up before, the people that's here have been up and down. But it's all good because, like I said, it's just how I am and how certain things is. You know, it's hard for positive shit. Just what I'm saying, rain in a negative playground. You know what I mean? And like I said, what I mean, ain't nobody like no angels neither. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain conversations that could be had and talked about, need to be talked about because we need to get to a solution. We need to, what I'm saying, just talk about real stuff. Because like I said, some of the things, what I'm saying, that goes on in our communities, in our neighborhood probably would never end. But at the same time, it possibly could if people really wanted to put the attempts and really wanted to put that work in to do it. But it's not too many of us that's built like that. We probably get one or two every generation. So, what I'm saying? It's understandable. Like I said, we all live it. Everybody have to live, saying live and learn, and nothing wrong with that. You know what I mean? But again, that's the thing that kills it a lot too up here from some things that we were talking about and said earlier that kills me the most is just the age. It's like when you talk about that, like if it was a bunch of teenagers that be up here and just be wilding, but there be people my age and older than me that just be on bullshit every day, bro. And it's just like sad, man. You 50 years old, man, and that's what you got to give. Like I said, ain't nothing wrong with having a bad day, a bad couple of days, ranting and illing. Because I mean, when somebody do it, and no matter with the talents you got, your voice, the way everything's projected, and what you're on, a lot of shit, and a lot of channels be funny and shit like that. But it's just like, damn. And again, you really like what you said. Where's the kids at? Like the kids was in the same place that you recorded that at. Like how far away from that bullshit was they from that? Was they sleep? Oh, you had to wait till they sleep. Why you had to wait till they was sleep to say it then? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so when you got sense, then if you know what I mean? It's like when people say if you got the hammer, if you got to bring the hammer, why go situation. If you don't do your rhetoric until later on or when the kids are asleep and you're not doing it while they up because you know that you're talking some garbage, then you're talking garbage across the board. Then why talk about it whether they sleep or not? But everybody want to be somebody, bro. And I get it. It's not
I
it's not
never
that
want to
hard
feel
to
left out.
understand. Now go ahead, Phil.
Now I'm saying they don't want to feel left out.
Yeah, this thing is good to end with the upcoming food price. Yeah, that'll be a problem too, Illuminati. Them prices is crazy, and it will be a crisis soon enough. And that was what I was saying a few months ago, Illuminati, is that that's the worst thing too. They killing us with them prices. Everything ain't even healthy. It's just they giving us garbage food for the top notch prices. Like that's just crazy. Like everything about these days is so backwards. It don't make any sense, bro. And it's like I ain't gonna say ain't nobody saying that because there's people who saying things, but again, those are the people that is ignored. Those are not the people who got 100,000 views or the people who got 50K views. Those are people that got to work hard to get that, and then they shit might get booted and stuff like that. So you gotta watch what you gotta say. But at certain times you gotta kick what's real. You have the a friendly. The what's the name? You have a problem talking on the other mic.
I don't know. They keep acting funny. Go lower down, man.
Oh, damn, I can tell. That's why, because every time I try to stop and pause it, so you should come through.
Yeah, man. It, 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 it,
I
it
feel you,
gotta,
John.
it gotta change. It gotta change. 'Cause too many people come here for the wrong reasons and expect to for people to just be a part or participate in certain things. And this is a YouTube, where people get to talk and conversate and build with one another, entertainment, support each other in the way they can. But when it comes for all this extra shit, choosing sides or whatever, look, you got the wrong people for that, bro.
Right, like I said before, I don't never try to like. I feel not everything. Well, I feel most of the stuff that I say is right off of what I and the content of what I'm talking about. Because I'm a lot of stuff like now. I'm not talking about well, some stuff be opinionated or what I'm saying, but it's just like facts. It's just a facts of life type of stuff, and not dealing with other people's shit. You know what I mean? That's why, like I said, I don't like to gossip about celebrities like that and this and that because that's just assuming or how I feel and different emotions and stuff like that, and feeling like what somebody's supposed to be doing and not. You know what I mean? Because this is a big, crazy world. It's a movie of life. You know what I mean? So you never know, like everything that we say bad about an artist or even niggas selling out. Like, who's to say that if you knew it and you was a part of that shit, would you give it up? Like I said, that's just like the racism with some of the white folk or whatever. It's like it's just certain things that like, come on, if you really think about it at the end of the day, what would you do? Would you saying like a lot of times that when you talk or you make answers on certain things, you answering on something, do you not challenge for real with that situation? Like I said before about certain niggas being solid, a lot of people that could be in your circle never even had a chance or been challenged to be really solid with you for you to differentiate
Right.
the difference. You see what I'm
You
saying?
got a lot of people claim they ain't no snitch, but they never committed no crime.
Say it again.
You got people that be like, I ain't no snitch, but you never done anything in life to know if you're a snitch or not.
Right, exactly. You already get it. Just like I said, just like it's like even myself, just like even both of us, that. Like I know me. I'm stubborn, I'm hard head. That's why I got away from that shit because I wouldn't tell. But like I said before, like 6 9 situation or certain people's situation, you add in family members, you add in other scenarios in there, and you just gonna hear other people say what a person's supposed to do. Like, nigga, you don't know what the fuck you would do in that situation. Just like I was saying before with the rap, the sellout, even the homo shit that motherfuckers be doing. Like everything that they be telling us about the gay, it's easy for you because you're not in that situation and your principles, you have that principle to say that you would do some non-homo shit, but in that situation, bro, like nigga, I'm not doing it, but nigga, it's easy. It's nothing. It's no sweat off my back to tell you all that. There's no sweat off nobody's back to be like, yo, I won't do that. But motherfuckers just showed you worse, you know what I'm saying? In lesser situations. So you gonna believe a nigga's getting hit with a 40-year sentence, he's just gonna eat that, bro? When there's another nigga telling him like, no, all you gotta do is say that T Hickstry did it and you go home today. You think that nigga's gonna do the 40 over that? Get out of here. You're not being real, bro.
Right. Yo, like I said, the biggest gangsters in America are told.
Yeah.
So
And it's
listen, the nigga who put the hit out on whoever because they snake, when he ratted, he didn't want nobody to him.
And like I told my man a long time ago at first, and he was like, "Nah," they kind of listened to me. I figured that shit out a lot. I mean, it was long enough, but I figured that shit out like in 15, not 15, like 15 years ago to 18 years ago. Like, bro, basically, I told you this before. The nigga, if the nigga, not even a bully, but the dude is the nigga who's the shooter or the nigga who get busy in the hood, and then he got a situation with a nigga who's a regular nigga. What's gonna happen? He's gonna snitch on that regular nigga. Why? Because even when he come home, he got a much intimidation on that regular nigga. That regular nigga is not even gonna tell niggas around him, like he might tell the niggas that's close to him, like, yo, he ratted on me, but he's not gonna make a big issue out of that because he know that this dude could come kill his ass, and he's willing to do it. So he's gonna shut the fuck up. And that's the reason why that dude who's on top and the real shooter, the real killer type nigga, he's going to tell on the lesser person without a problem. He's not gonna think twice. He don't give a fuck about no reputation or nothing. All he gotta do is come home and smack the shit out that dude like I wish you would. And that dude won't even wish him. He'd be like, yo, you don't gotta worry about it. I did it.
Right. Yo, listen. People claim so much shit, but you don't know. Like I said before, I say it again. You don't know what these motherfuckers will do just to see another day of life. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know. You know what I'm saying? You got soldiers in the middle of the war giving up secret information. Yeah, niggas think that y'all in the hood built like that. Nah.
Right, that's what I try to say when people try to look at bro, I like relationships, like I said, the dude from the third building on your block, like how we try to put shit together the way that we come hood wise, putting that shit together, and then motherfuckers just supposed to be solid. And then you gotta think that there's bloodlines and there's people who really did put things together and knew how to really follow protocol, and they fucked it up. Just like the damn mafioso, just like them Italian motherfuckers. That used to be their whole thing. Them niggas end up, once them niggas started ratting, all of the Gambino, the what's the name, what's it called, Castellano, like basically all of them, like all of them start ratting. That is their major fucking thing. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, so, and that's really like they worked and organized that to be like that. So you think a bunch of put together niggas is not gonna tell on each other just because yo my auntie stayed over there and I started chilling with these niggas for 7 months and we got into some shit, that nigga's not gonna tell on you. Niggas is not like I said, you see it in the rap, like my funniest nigga of all time, and look at God bless his locked up big mouth. So ARF, the killing the alias nigga ever, spin block, make sure that the niggas is dead. This nigga, all of it, like just telling on yourself, like, bro. Like all my niggas got bodies. Like they on this thing. You sitting up there dry snitching on fucking on record. It's not true, but just trying to be tough. Everybody, every nigga that you fuck with is got bodies, nigga. Like, nigga, it don't work like that, bro.
Everybody that to the
Right. Like, come on, bro. We know better than that. Every time that nigga used to come on, I used to be laughing my ass off. I mean, that was my inside with me and my man. We'd just be laughing at that nigga, the ARF. Niggas was loving that nigga, but that nigga was horrible to me, bro. He just was just nonsense. Like, either way you put it, just nonsense. Look where he at. It was just nonsense. Just talking, killings, just nonsense, bro. But just to stay to the theme of what I was saying is just like, you know, everybody's not perfect, but again, everybody don't have to live no type of gangster lifestyle or come close to it, and a lot of people don't be involved and be too far with it. And like I said, again, that's the worst thing about it. It's not an easy task. It's not, and there's a lot of people that die for less. That's the worst thing about outside outsiders. There's so many niggas that people in memory of. Like I said, you don't know what the guy could be or what he was. I don't got many like some niggas can tear off a blog, you know what I'm saying, some pages and shit like that. I don't got many. But the one I know, two I know they were solid people, you know what I'm saying? So I would still salute them like that. But you never know what a motherfucker could have done 3 years later, you know what I'm saying, if that shit didn't happen. You don't even know if in your for your life in your circle of life that nigga didn't get peeled from not to peel you. If you just like me, like look at the niggas, the worst shit that happened. The niggas that can get released early and get peeled. Like damn, all the nigga had to do is sit and do the rest of his bid and he be living. Cause jail sometimes with certain niggas, I don't want to be contradicted just cause if you fuck with that. But like sometimes in that particular situation anyway, it still wouldn't be contradictory. And when I'm saying in this situation, it's like I would never even want to just come home like to come home early and you got something. No, I'm just sitting because, like I said, sometimes what I'm saying that should be a blessing in disguise. Sometimes you get locked up. You know what I'm saying. I mean, back then, like when you're a youngster, and it's showing you something, but it is keeping you away from something at the same time. You know what I mean?
Right. When niggas talk about they schooling the young niggas, they actually keeping the young niggas away from something. Something productive, something to do. You know what I'm saying? Actually, you're destroying somebody else when you think while you teaching them something. You
Because
teaching
everybody want to be ill.
them, you learn.
Yeah, because that's what it gets to. Everybody wants to be ill, like what you said when they take the OGs and shit like that. When it comes to it being like niggas' turn, my turn, whatever. I'm not telling no youngster to be out here blaming, like, cause, like, come on, bro. Like, you ain't gonna make it like that. And then, like, and the thing about it, like, now in a certain ways, there's a lot of, again, like I said up here with the bullshit, is talent. There's a lot of people that can do certain things. Just like you doing that's being bagged in a little short time. Like you will see, like I give it up to, I've been locked with niggas and I'm the one who went to work and shit. These niggas can do the job better than me. Niggas be having skill and shit and still fucking with dumb shit. Some niggas just ask for their demise. That's the fucked up thing about it. And then that's why you gotta play it in like we was talking about this before. That's why like sometimes like you can't everybody in a mastermind or such, but that's why like there are a lot of rappers like people try to say it's like a chessboard. Like you really gotta think and play chess for real, bro, because again, somebody who can kill you can fuck around and kill for you without you lifting nothing, bro. There's a lot of niggas, there's a whole bunch of big boys across America right now that ain't pilled nothing, ain't done nothing. We know that a lot of people are front runners and people are dick riders. There's a lot of guys and shit like that came through, ain't done nothing but shown some bread and been solid and know how to talk and ain't done nothing crazy except for breaking the law. All that Rambo shit, bro, that's for the movies, dog.
Niggas be talking about Steven Seagal shit, that Van Damme shit.
I just watched Universal Soldiers earlier.
Talking about how they got into a fight and never got their hair messed up. Like, damn, nigga, who are you, Steven Seagal? What?
Like I said, I don't get it. Like I understand everybody want to be somebody, but if the story's not real, the competition ain't real, then what it's about? Like I said, niggas be this nigga's a sucker, this nigga's a bitch. Well, everybody's a sucker is a bitch. Then that's your competition. Then that kind of softens your story. Like go against somebody tough. Tell me a fight that you had with somebody tough. Then you talking. If you rolled over everything, then nigga, it wasn't. Because like I said before, for a nigga to come up here or anywhere besides Floyd, and I don't even like hearing Floyd say it, but I mean he got it unprofessionally. But you ever say that you ain't never got your ass whooped is a man who never been in a fight. You come on, bro.
Tyson got his ass whooped. Many
Yeah,
times.
right. That's what you tell those flashy, big mouth niggas. Oh, Tyson got his ass whooped, but you
You a
didn't.
man. You never got your ass whooped. Damn,
You never got your ass whooped, but Tyson. My brother Kenny Cutthroat, come up, man. We up here for a few minutes, man. I know you gonna be like, nigga, you ain't look you T. I ain't seen you all week, man. Come on the panel. But we was just giving some just shout outs to just to the real. But it ain't nothing. Keep jumping up 5-7. It's all good, man. Yo, you either gonna be in or you out. Which one is it? You could be a bush baby, you could be a bush lady, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Got history and distortion for a few minutes, man. Y'all need to make the best of it, man. Like I said, y'all for past people kind of, you know, I want to say take advantage of the situation, but when you get real people, man, you're supposed to support the real people and appreciate the real people. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people that don't give you nothing every day. You know what I'm saying? And be on their shit. That's why I said. That's why I asked my big bro Uncut through to come up here because that's what I like about his platform that he got going. Oh, I ain't seen you in a minute. You came up here now. Life and stuff. Missy, Miss, Minnie Boo, where you been at? She gonna come check me. I said, damn. Oh, thank you. It's been a minute, Miss. I have not seen you, honey. I'm gonna do the same when I get back on it. When I get up, I got you back. Thank you. Yeah, but that's what I like that. You know, I always I appreciate her. It's been a minute, miss her. It's been a minute, but I know she been moving, looking out just like us. But yeah, I was. What up, Ken Dog? Doggy, what up, doggy? He's like, it's too late, doggy. I put all the beers down already, doggy. We miss all the games, man. The games been going crazy, so we're gonna get the Elite Eight or the Final Four show going on. But now, like I said, I appreciate everybody that came through and everybody that's here, man. I just, I know consistency is just like I said for now. Both of us been like in the same situations, just chilling. And yo, doggy,
What's
what's
good,
good,
doggy?
doggy? What's up, man? How you been, bro?
Everything
Everything
good.
good.
Everything
Everything
good.
good. Yeah, that's what's up. What's the name you had? Damn, I didn't even get to share it out. The other one, I shared out the show you had the other night. I don't think you had a show earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
yeah. I
just
was just
bugging
bugging
out.
out. Man, ain't nothing wrong with that. No, man, it's just how it is, man. This was a crazy week for me, man. And I just like that's what this shit was kind of about. With me and Friendly was just talking our own for a second, and I just came up here because we both wasn't been on. And there's people that probably miss us together or whatever. And it's just I like what you're doing over there and what the brothers be doing because the reason why I'm saying it no bullshit is because, like I said, with me and this brother's situation, you've been doing it for a while and appreciation and you doing it every day. And I'm trying to tell other people, not trying to knock them or put a what do you call a shit like barricade niggas progress or anything like that. But it's like you gotta want to do this in two type of levels. You gotta want to do this for real and you got to be passionate and you want to just talk your talk and you cool with just talking your talk because if not if you in it to win but then you want to see certain things, this shit is just not what it's made to be. You know what I'm saying? It's a lie to chase the 1K. That's a goal, but it's just like being monetized. It's not you just gonna be having money like a lot of people be thinking. So I just try to tell people that, and what I said about the show, like even when I come up there, so the bros just be kicking and be chilling, and I hope it stays that way. And you got the right people. Not that I don't have no issue. You know what I mean, Frank White, like everybody over there is cool with me, but like because if not. Like friendly just asked me too, like damn, like how long you been up here? You saying a lot of certain shit, because like certain people, like when we just had an issue with this dude, what I'm saying, and you know who it is because you see them all out there having issues across the goddamn board with different people, is because people change, bro. People be your brother, niggas that kick this and they kick that, and then when they see that the YouTube shit ain't coming the way that they thought it was gonna come, motherfuckers will change. You know what I'm saying? And that's another reason why I actually come up here, because as long as we've been, knowing each other, be kicking it, we, we've been good, and then it's something good that, like you look out for me and the shit that you don't want me to talk about, so I'm not going to talk about. But, so, and then when I don't come up there out the way that I am, I'm going to guilt trip over that because you show me love just like me ask you to come now. But everybody, too, when I'm getting to, please, subscribe to Kenny Cutthroat Entertainment. Brother, just be kicking the real, bring music. And you never know what you're gonna get. Just like me, that's why me and this nigga is money, because you never know. It could be about everything. You know what I'm saying? It could be about anything. But I appreciate you, dog. But that's why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Salute.
So how?
Yo,
Yeah,
yo,
go ahead.
I was gonna say something. Yeah, I had a run-in with your nephew earlier. On the Reyes kid, and I had him on my channel, and I started a live, and he popped up. You know what I mean? So I want to get it in his brain. I never, I never interviewed him. You know what I mean? I hear people talking about him, and I did talk about him without me knowing him. You know what I mean? And I try to pick his brain. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you something, man. That nigga police. Fuck that. That nigga's police.
Damn, damn. I thought you was gonna give a
Because
little.
my whole family calling me on the phone, talking about that nigga. He keeps saying we. Nah, that's police shit.
Right. I mean, I don't like. I don't see. My thing is, at first, like I said, when he first started coming around Bees, or the dude, he was with Bees at first, and Bees showed him love when he first started coming on. I understand what he be doing. My thing about it is like, and I try to give him the benefit of the doubt. It's just like I named him. He's Bobby the Brain Heaney. He's a weasel, bro. Like you're just a weasel. You go against shit, and then you say negative, and then he say real racist connotations type shit at certain times as well. And then it's like, but I just don't, what I'm saying? He was over here earlier trolling. I just don't fuck with the nigga, but I wouldn't, but only that. Not that like it depends on where you're at with it. My thing is I had this with other people. This is my biggest shit too. It's just like he is supposed to open a channel, but it's like he does when you any content creator should not be having an issue with a regular person like him. He's just a regular person. I mean, all of us regular people. But when it's a difference of content creator and people to be on channels or follow channels and stuff like that. Because again, I don't like to call anybody that rock with me. You're not following me. You're just rocking with you, fucking with. I just don't like a content creator getting into no beef with somebody like him. That, like you're just negative, bro. You're just and like you're trying to make a scene and you don't even got a channel, and like too many people be giving him the opportunity to weave his weasel ways and thinking it's cute, but the shit's not funny, bro.
Something. He threatened me. He threatened my life today, so I'm kind of scared right now. You know what I mean? I'm kind of scared, And I told him that if he need a hug, I could just go across the bridge and see him anytime. You know what I mean? Because that's why my family's found out that that kid he going through a lot of things. He find demons. He need a hug. You know what I mean? He needs some love. He needs somebody to talk to. You know what I mean? And there's a lot of people like that. You know what I mean? Because I got kids. You know what I mean? His age, the same way. You know what I mean? And when you raised with a battered woman, a battered moms, you know what I mean, going through relationships, you know, And this what you get.
Right. Solid shit, right?
This what you
Yo,
get.
that's. I'm thank you for coming up here, even though I ain't wanted to be about that, Mark. But
Yeah,
I get you because just what you just said. That's a lot of things. That like when I'm again when people talk about content, like to me, this is what content is or what is. Nobody at this level right now. I can say nobody, but a lot majority of people are not professionals to do this. But
yes,
when certain times of those interviews, I try to pick it up to be as professional as possible pertaining on, for what I got going on. But the point is, because of like what you said, you touched a real spot, bro. When you just said about people witnessing battered, seeing domestic violence in front of them,
yes,
seeing effed up relationships all in their lives, and like people think might have took you as that as you joking or you trying to say shots at him, but you're coming from that from a perspective of knowing or could tell the way that he's operating. And see, people are like a lot of us got issues, bro. That's why this live was about is like like myself, like I just told you everything before you started talking. Is like I have like I would have go through shit, bro. That that regardless of what, it's not for everybody. I tell you because you somebody to me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not all YouTubed out like that. So I can go away. Like most of these people can't do it. I've been just did live, but I haven't been on YouTube all week, bro. So it's the difference. It's trauma, and that's why I'm just getting to the point for the audience. The people been here all the time. I'm trying to say, y'all, is it like what Kenny just said to y'all? Is just that's something serious. We keep just glossing over depression and mental illness. This out here in this YouTube in this sector, like a mugger, and people rather just turn it to just listen to continue to bash and do the things that they know about, and that's what's funny and that's what's cool and that's what get the views and that get the numbers. But a lot of people are hurting, some people are crying out in a certain way, but none of us is caring. And it's going to come to a time where somebody's going to be really hurt, or somebody that died, or something that's messed up, and it's going to be somebody that you rock with on one of these channels, and you're going to think to yourself that damn, maybe if I could have just, instead of joking around or what I'm saying, that I could have
right.
just showed some type of love. That's why, like IP, like you, the real IP, you know what I'm saying, Zad, you know what I'm saying, JMS, you know what I'm saying, Richie, like it's certain people and people that's older than me that I respect up here because we don't be on that bullshit, you know what I'm saying, it's grown men. That's the reason why, again, that I fuck with you because it's grown men. We can joke, we can say shit, or I'll talk my sports shit to you. You know your sports shit, but I talk my sports shit to you, but we're good. You see what I'm saying? And I know I'm talking to a grown ass man every time. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Some of these niggas be older than me, older than you, bro, up here acting a fool, my nigga.
bozo. Yo, and
No,
I want to touch on something. You know, I'm a victim too. I see my moms with domestic violence and all that. And let me say something. And it's not an excuse, my brother, because I was raised in the projects and I'm fucked up. I'm dealing with mental health and everything, but I found a way to make it work and take care of my family. And deal with these demons. What I'm talking about? And people could go and make it out this world, you know, going through the traumas. You know what I mean? People can make it. Believe me, people can make it because I'm proof. I'm living it. You know what I mean? I'm proven living it. I've been behind the walls. I've been in solitary confinements for 6 months. You know what I mean? I'm not here, but I'm taking care of my family. I'm working. I'm striving. I moved out the hood. You know what I mean? So when these young kids in my channel come up, I want to hear them. I want to hear them. I want to know what drama you, because I'm experienced. I've been through everything. Not everything, but I'm still learning today. I'm learning right now on History's channel. I learn every day, and I want to learn experience and get and pick people's minds. What's going through your mind? Why you acting like this? You know what I mean? How your woman feels that you acting like this on YouTube. Shit like that. You know what I mean? Because my sisters, I got 8 sisters, and no 8 sisters of mine are gonna fuck with a guy that doing this shit like that. You know what I mean? So I've been through a lot of shit. You know what I mean? So I know I just want I like my channel. It's like history. I like to pick people's mind, and I want to know how's your experiences because I've been there, and I want to share my experience with you. And I'm not have the same experience, but we had the same exact. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Yo, I'm twisted, doggy. It's on
No,
you.
it's all right. Zab, what's up?
Yeah, you know
Yeah, you
why I
know why I
fuck with
fuck
your
with your
channel?
channel?
Because like
Because
you be
you
having
be
a
having
lot
a
of
lot
real
of real
motherfuckers on your
motherfuckers on your
shit.
shit. So why do you choose to cuss me out and call me bitch ass niggas?
Nah,
Nah,
sometimes
sometimes
I'll be with
I'll
the
be with the
bullshit,
bullshit,
trying to
trying to
entertain the
entertain the
audience,
audience,
trolling.
trolling.
But
Hey,
it's
hey,
It's
all
all
listen. It's
listen. It's
never
never
it's all
solid.
in.
In
I hear
I hear
myself
myself
echoing.
echoing.
hey, hey, your team, my brother right here. I don't know if I'm a hole in the wall. He like entertainment. You know what I mean? My brother right here, he like entertainment. He want to get down. You know what I mean? He don't mean no harm. Ain't nobody here mean harm to take him serious or get in your feelings. Some motherfuckers are very funny motherfuckers that niggas catch their feelings. You heard me?
Hey yo, cut though. You got a YouTube channel?
Yeah, doggy. Yeah,
I put it in
doggy.
a private chat. I'll subscribe to your shit.
Yeah. We
Cause
keep
like
it. Yeah, we keep it 100. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
be,
the only reason why I said it to him because he comes from the same place as me, but he came late, and like he will say shit, but he's still here. And the thing is, I like the young fella, so that's the thing that he's killing me. That's why I asked him that question. But carry on, Zab.
yeah, cause like I want I want us all to like get on YouTube and turn this shit into a business, a way for us to feed our families. Because I think this is the future. I know a lot of dudes that's coming out the bin, they all going into trucking because that's where the money at right now. But I'm just trying to raise a little bit of awareness with that.
yeah,
Pretty
yeah,
soon that them trucks gonna be self-driving. So that job is not long term. So if you are in trucking, make sure you save your money. You know what I mean? Because that
even
shit ain't gonna be around for too long. Because
even right now, they just say right now trucking. You need your CDL. You can't smoke weed. You can't be drinking because now you go to I-95 and you go to Baltimore. They're gonna stop you and they're gonna piss you. So sometimes you
mm,
have to go to the weigh-in and weigh your truck, and they're gonna piss you
yeah, that's
straight
a
up.
fact.
You know what I mean? I know what I'm talking about because I used to drive trucks, and that's a hustle. That's good money. What you're doing? That's how I promote. I promote
You
people getting jobs and all that because
Yeah, you
jobs
definitely
out
can
here.
make big money in trucking. Like you can make
Yeah,
100K a year easy.
easy.
But
It's not about working. I'm about getting a job and save, and you can buy your own truck. You know what I mean? You can buy your own 52 footer. You know what I mean? And make your own deliveries. You know what I mean? You have your own cargo. That's what I'm about. You know what I mean? Saving your
well,
money.
if if if,
One of
if you're
my
going at it
last
from that angle, that's
that's
always a good
always a good
idea.
idea.
You know what I
You know
mean?
what I mean?
You can finance. You can finance a 53 footer and pay it slowly instead of getting a Honda Accord. You know what I mean? Shit like that. What up? Shit's facts.
But the
The
reason why
reason
I
why I
push, and I'm echoing again, I don't know.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah, yeah.
the reason why I push YouTube is like, and you said earlier that y'all doing content. See, when you put up actual content and motherfuckers can actually go back and watch the shit, that's like royalties that you gonna get forever. Know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? And each video, motherfuckers gonna watch the shit. That's like money coming in every month. It's like dudes don't realize that they could really take this right here and you can share your story and you could just come on here, go live, get super chat and get paid to do something you enjoy. Cause we black people, we are very entertaining, man. This is what we do. Like we dominate the entertainment space. We dominate music, sports, everything having to do with like putting on a show. That's what we excel at. Every race excels at something. You know what I mean? The
No
white
doubt.
people, they excel at warfare, and like building like shit. That's what they do. The Chinese people, they good at like motherfucking mathematics and computer type shit. And we black people, this is what we good at, man. We good at like, so we really should be taking over YouTube, man. We should be dominating this shit.
Yeah, but see, the problem is that's why I said what I asked you off the top. Mute it in case that's the reason why I asked you. We definitely can get there, but that's why I said it has to be partnerships and going out and singling out and chopping each other's head is not going to get us where you talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be speaking about it.
Let me address that real quick. Let me address it because you brought up an interesting point. Because and somebody actually pointed this out to me. And so when you look at like Mike Tyson and boxing, or even WWE wrestling, human beings like to watch drama. I'm saying, so that's just something that we like to do. There's no way around it. Motherfuckers like to watch drama because drama is a part of life, and that's so to me. I look at it like if we can do it in a controlled way, where it's just strictly YouTube.
Right. That's right. Not to cut you off because I just want to pick up because I said it earlier. If you wasn't here, you probably wasn't. That's why I said I didn't want to say this straight up fake of beef. But I told somebody else like we don't have no strips. Everybody be raw with it. I wouldn't care, and I always say this like. If it's not malicious, like a troll, just like I don't consider you a troll because I see you not trolling, you just said shit to me. But my thing is, like, if you don't, that's why I don't block people. I didn't block you because, like I said, I've heard you on God. I thought that I fuck with you. So my thing is, you could be funny and like me doing this. I've seen trolls that out like people who are really just troll. If they're funny and you're not like trying to like insult my character or try to take my program, you can say call me the fat nigga, say, but you're not trying to antagonize me to the people who are here rocking with me. Then I'm gonna leave that troll alone. The troll that I don't fuck with is who he was talking about before, or somebody that's trying to make it about them. If you got that much pizzazz, then do your own thing, get a channel, and do it all day long. Don't do it part time or on somebody else's dime. Matter of fact, not even just part time, just on somebody else's shit. Do it on your own time. But I get what you're saying. That's the reason why I interrupted because that's what I'm saying. The same thing too. That everybody's funny, but don't why you miles away or states from people and you gotta like how can you really have an issue with somebody that you just seeing on a platform where you talk about harming somebody and harming their family and getting into all of that type of.
But that's why I say it got to be controlled and it got to be within means too.
So what you want to do? You want drama. You want to be like these kids over here. You want to bring drama, and that you think that's what sells. You know what sells, my brother? And YouTube. We in YouTube. You know what sells? Toys and animals.
That's one area. But here's what I'm saying. Like the drama is really
you want to make fun of people. You want to make fun of people.
No, it's not about fun of people. Let me. I'm gonna put you on.
You got to be creative. You got to be creative. You got to be creative.
But hold on, like let me put you on a cheat code that a lot of the big YouTubers do, especially the white boys who got like big channel, like Jake Paul and them motherfuckers, because they done figured this shit out, and all of us like we all still a little bit new. We late to the game. Even though we're gonna eventually take over YouTube, and we're gonna be in like the spot where like Jake Paul and them niggas
get to the point.
Get them niggas out the way. But here's what I'm saying though: the beefing is a cheat code because what it does is, let's say that hypothetically I start beefing with T History, right? So I beef with him. Now all of his people in his chat gonna have no choice but to come to my channel to see how I respond. So now I'm eating, right? So now all my people gonna go over there. Cause like what I realize is if I tell my followers, yo, go subscribe to T History, they know what they're gonna do it.
I've seen that. Not to cut you off, I've seen that happen and that shit failed. Because
like what I'm saying, Team History, controlled environment.
Yeah, but you can't.
We gotta control it. Like we
Yes,
gotta do
yes,
it to way like what
yep,
Vince McMahon. You gotta follow that format. Vince
yeah,
McMahon took a whole bunch of little small wrestling
yeah,
entities, and
but
then
that's
he
but it's
go ahead.
like it's trolling. It's trolling. You want to talk about other people's channel instead of talking about, you have to find the creativity. They already got trolls for that. It's like people talking about artists and people talking about artists got killed or something like that. You know what I mean? You got to find your own creativity in these platforms and your own channel. You know what I mean? That's what I'm
I
saying.
hear you, but like you brought up artists, right? So last week we seen that Lil Durk and NBA YoungBoy was going at each other. Now Lil Durk got an album coming out. NBA YoungBoy got an album coming out. Those two dudes is the biggest rappers, the top rappers in the game right now.
Yep,
Like
yep.
that's number one and number two, and they
And,
interchangeable,
and,
and they
and you
both
could talk
going at
about
each
it.
other,
And you could talk
right?
about it. And you could talk
So
about it.
so what you got to understand too is them motherfuckers is, and I seen the interview with Lil Durk when he was out in Chicago, and that shit touched me, man.
Hmm.
And Lil Durk is feeding that whole community right there. He's
Fact.
literally looking out for all them dudes. So while we, going along with the rap beef type shit, and it's funny because rap music is built on rap beef. Like you go back
Mhm.
to like the early days, motherfuckers been beefing. You know what I'm saying? That's part of rap. And
Yep.
that's what made motherfuckers really fuck with it. That's what made Jay-Z who he is, beefing with
Yeah,
Nas.
yeah, but what I'm saying is, and
Well, let me finish. I'm gonna let you go in.
I understand. Yeah, go ahead.
So what I'm saying is like Lil Durk, because of this shit, his album is number one. NBA YoungBoy, his shit gonna be number one. And at the end of the day, they probably in the back room laughing while they collect the check because nobody likes to watch this shit more than the white boys. So we pretty much robbing these white niggas of their money. You know what I'm saying? Because they the ones that's really putting the money into it, and then we taking the money and then we gonna feed our families with it. Because they gonna think what they gonna think of us anyway. They gonna look at us like all we want to do is kill each other and beef with each other. They gonna think that anyway. But if we control the situation and we capitalize off of it, we doing it in a controlled way, and we get paid. We take care of our family. We don't do the shit in real. See, what motherfuckers be fucking up, they be they be they be going out of character. You know what I'm saying? They be bringing their character home, and that's what got Tupac killed because Tupac he started believing in his character too much, and instead of being Tupac Shakur, he was just Tupac, the gangster rapper, and that shit cost him his
So,
life.
so what you want to do? You want to talk about rap and the beef? That's good. That's a good content. You know what I mean? And it's flying right now. And it's flying right now. You know what I mean? It's just like the Wax 100. You just got to be there and do homework. You know what I mean? You got to be out there. You got to be in a club hub, whatever you call that shit. You got to be all that. You know what I mean? You got to be active. You got to be
Funhouse
active.
is Funhouse is called Clubhouse. Funhouse is Clubhouse.
The
Cut through.
clubhouse.
But
Oh,
I
okay.
understand what you're saying, Zab. But at the same time, the problem we have with that, well, I have with it, it's just a simple fact that if when you got two different people from two different sides that don't understand that it's not real, the people who don't understand it, it's not real. You see what I'm saying? That's the only problem. Like I said, I would take Kenny for what he's saying. I would go with it because look at where we at right now when this is not the case and we're not getting paid for it. And then ain't nothing really happening except for a bunch of threats. And that's no good. But I just think that the threats that people are making that bothers me, Zab, is that people make threats and say so many things like about certain people and then they go so intimate and so real to try to be ill about the dislike or whatever about somebody. Sometimes it be too hard to come back if you start talking about a handicapped child or you talking some crazy stuff. Yeah, we would really have to have a contract for that, for you to be doing such and me not to be like have a problem or issue. You see what I'm saying? Because you're talking about personal shit, like it's doxing. It's a whole bunch of shit that go on with this YouTube shit, and when people get to beefing, it's nasty. Like I said, the regular what goes on, I don't say it's cool, but I would say it's cool to the point of the doctrine and then the next stuff and people losing jobs, people getting ran up on and stuff like that. Because again, like I said, if a lot of people was more had more money and more luxuries to do certain things, then there would be a lot of stuff going on in hateful and harmful ways up here on YouTube because a lot of people put time in on trying to talk shit about people and people be lying and fabricating stuff. That touches, you know what I'm saying? Nobody likes to get talked about, even when it's the truth. But for somebody to be lying on you about some crazy shit, bro, that's just real tough, bro.
Facts.
Facts. I agree with everything you said, man. And we gotta get them type of niggas out the way. And this shit gotta be organized, man. I don't know if motherfuckers gotta do like a committee where we say, all right, these are the people we fuck with. We got maybe motherfuckers gotta start doing some shit where we got storylines, we stage certain shit to where we could all, get money off of this shit. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers that is not trying to get money where money isn't like the prime function, the motherfuckers gotta go. Like you don't even respond to them. Just get them motherfuckers out the way. Like get all the goofies out the way that ain't really trying to contribute. And I'm not saying that we can't be doing content too, because I do think we gotta actually put out actual content. And because I look at your channel like your channel is like a podcast. You know what I'm saying? So you definitely got that going and you put out content, but the shit got to be organized, and you got to know who to fuck with, who be
And you
who
can't
got to get
curse.
blocked.
You can't curse. You can't curse. If you're trying to
Yeah,
get legit and money, you can't curse. That's number one. And that's the hardest shit in the fucking. And you
He
know what I
come
mean?
with seven curse words.
oh
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
I
yeah.
disagree. You could curse. No, you
Nah.
could definitely curse. It's
Well, they try to right now. They try to. I see. I guess he's just being technical. So like, not like you can't, Kenny. But they will say that it's gonna affect the Lord. It's gonna affect me and you right now if you're cussing all over the place because we're little people. But if you're big or when you get to the point of you got 150 or 200,000 people, you can cut like it.
Yeah,
You know what
of
I mean?
course. Of
no.
course.
Put it like this. You
Or
gotta
you
you
can
gotta
edit, or
know.
you could get in
Hold
there.
on.
You just can't be flagrant. See, right
You
now,
gotta
what would be
know.
on?
You got to know what your target audience is. You got to know what it is your strategy is. See,
Yeah.
there's two strategies on YouTube. The way to make money. The first strategy is to do uploads, where you actually upload videos, and that's your main thing. And if you're going down that route, then yes, you got to moderate what you're saying, and you can't be cussing and shit like that because they're not gonna put the right ads on it because they don't want the cursing. But if your strategy is lives, where you go live every day and you have like an actual show. So I look at it like I look at this shit as like an actual show that you running. This is your radio show. This is your podcast, and
Facts.
this shit is
Right.
funded, or it needs to be funded by the viewers so the people that's in the chat, the people that's listening. And let's say you got like a set schedule where my show comes on from 8 to 11. This and this is gonna happen. You have like 100 people in the chat. Out of the 100, at least 10 of them gonna be sending money, and that's your business model. And then you just grow that. And me personally, you could do both. You could do where you upload shit on one channel, you go live on the other channel. And now, if you're doing like a TV show type format, like what you're doing right here, then it doesn't really matter what you say. You know what I'm saying, because you're making money off of the people, off of the watch time that you're getting, and YouTube is gonna throw commercials on your shit anyway.
Uh,
So
uh,
you really
uh,
you make more money when you go live, if you ask me,
uh,
because I
uh,
did both
Right.
strategies.
yeah, but check this out. I'm trying to do like the new show, the Bel Air show. He did a trailer on YouTube in 2017, 2018, and they picked it up, right? Will Smith picked that show up, and it was a trailer, a regular guy with a YouTube channel. Check this out. And me, I like to throw After Dark, just like Team History. I would like to get picked up by HBO. You know what I mean? The shit I'll be talking about. You know what I mean? I'm out here. You know what I mean? I'm out here working too, brother. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get
See,
picked up.
what
You know
on Kid, right? I feel you, Kenny
what I mean?
Cutthroat and Zab. was oh 19 double A. That's the reason why I try to tell people. Like I said, if you watch, you obviously you don't watch a few episodes or you've been here too. Is that's why I try to tell people, like in a way, watch your content, watch your mouth when we up here, because you never know who's watching us. You know what I'm saying? That's why, like I said, I'm not. I thank you for the accolade, or not the accolades, or the good things that you just said about the program. It's nice to hear, and I thank you for saying that. Well, again, but that's why, like I was telling Kenny before you came up here, that's why, like when I do those interviews, when I interview people, like other people be shouting out people to me. I'm not knocking nobody, but you don't do that. I don't let nobody come on no panel when there's a special guest. I don't care if the person is just straight out of fucking preschool, elementary. If I'm interviewing, you don't just have it all over the place. So I try to, like, for what I got to work with, I try to make it as professional as possible. And that's what I take the most serious is did those interviews. Because like I said, I take regular YouTube people. Like I said, the last one I did Monday should have been, if I had more people, was the dopest, because the dude, and I'm gonna give a shout out too. I was supposed to say it before, give a big shout out to my man C Class from Brownsville, from the web series Let's Go for Life. We already locked in for forever, because that shit they've been doing it. They up to season 6, and that brother just like Kenny Cutthroat just said, somebody HBO should pick up him, bro, because he just picked up the camera in a few months off of him and his man talking. And yo, them seasons, his season 1, all of them joints 366,000, 250s, 90 something thousand, 100K. Bro,
Fact.
and then the real shit with God's gonna bless him is just like me in that interview. I just half hollered at him, and he was like, "When do you want to do it?" And just gave me that interview. That's real. Everybody ain't like that. So I already just know this dude is gonna be somebody. And what he, because they put it's street stuff. It's a lot of shooting. It's a lot of where people can take negativity, but we can understand it, especially the people from New York City can understand it. And people know this really from Brownsville, never ran, never will, is gonna understand what he's putting out there. So he's golden. And once again, I have to give C Class, bro, Mr. Chicken Man, chicken man, his props. You know what I'm saying? Because then I want everybody to start watching them shows, man. You got a lot of catching up to do, like I did. It's 6 episodes, like I said, to watch, and two Christmas movies. You know what I'm saying? The Christmas movies, they at 90K to 100K, and like I said, the show's 6 episodes deep. Then they got another one, shoot the ballot. And they got different actors in there. That they got Siegel in there. They got a couple of people, just known people, and they're regular people in there. So the boy been working. He needs to get his salute. He gonna get it though, because people gonna see that, especially without him doing that, not having too much, like what you said, Zab, about all of us. And I said this earlier. We are creative people. Some people can look at that wrong, that we entertainers, and it seems like that's what it is, and we dance for it, but it's not all about that. It's just the energy. Like if you want to do it for real, and be, and just take care of, like you said, if it's a pocket that you know that you can excel in, then like they said, it's great if you could be what they say on Kenny, jack of all trades, but a master of none. That's fine too. But if you can master something and you got that in your corner, then you knock that out. You see what I'm saying? And like I said, what you was saying, Zab, I'm with you 100%. A lot of stuff that you said is 100 to me. It's just going to be hard to do, because people are upside down. That people want to be that guy or want to be that girl, and then it have to be contracts, but it's not like it's impossible. That's why the people that I do rock with, I talk to, I try to build with them. But like I said, sometimes the relationships go up and down, and people are funny on YouTube because people just want to just get paid tomorrow, and it don't work like that.
Facts. Facts. And the salute, Rich. Salute everybody in the chat.
Yeah, that's real shit. Yeah, I fuck with that.
Yeah, I salute everybody in the chat and the bushes. Everybody salute to history for
Salute, Rich.
Zab. Yo, I'm gonna call it a night because I've been on 24 hours and
What's I'm
yeah. Can I throw my link up? Team history.
Come on, man. You don't gotta ask me that.
Say no
I
more. Say
told
no
you I
more.
don't do. I say that to people who come and don't. Zab, you got to chill because I'm not gonna be able to too much longer either. You got one too, or you been chilling?
Type in ZABB
Yo,
19.
I'm going on tomorrow at midnight, so stay tuned. And I'll be here with Team History. I'll be everywhere. You know what I mean?
All right,
Love is love. Love is love. You know what I mean?
all
Yeah,
right. Well,
I'm gonna be out too. Then yo, it's
yeah,
mad
we gonna
early.
end it. Yeah, we gonna end it. For everybody, who should probably somebody else is on. If not, I'm gonna bring my ass back. No sir. But hey,
Nah,
like I said,
stay
Richie,
on. Stay
thanks for
on.
coming
Stay
on.
on.
Nah, because I don't want to over talk and I got too much. I was just me and Friendly had just started something just to come up here just to be talking and we got more out of the deal. So it's enough. Zap, thanks for coming through, bro. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate what you said. That's why, like I said, even talking shit, I dealt with it because I know it's just talking shit. Bro, yeah, I'm gonna try to come up with some, you know what I'm saying, later or this weekend too, you know what I'm saying? So y'all be in tune. Everybody, like I said, I appreciate everybody for coming up and throwing the likes up. And I hope y'all had a good time. For now, man, got to get it right, baby, and we out. History. 100.